that. He's worried about today and what he could accomplish today.
That's the winning mindset right there. Amazing stuff. Congratulations again for qualifying. That's going to be it for us right now. Let's get back to some more Tekken 8.
My team.
Thank you very much, Persia and Lohai. Wow, interesting words there, saying, good job to his country compatriots there, Ulsan and John Ding winning. And he said, I wasn't surprised they were able to beat Arslan. I think Lohai now super locked in, super focused because, there are players that are big dangers that are not in the tournament anymore. And Arslan was one of them. He's played against Lohai quite a few times. Arslan usually getting the upper hand of him. So now Lohai is in a good position to perhaps go all the way here. What do you guys think?
Yeah, 100%. With those big names, Mogold gone, Rangchu gone. It's like, it's really up there for the taking. I really do believe.
Yeah, this is anyone's game. I can't predict who's going to win this. I'm not even going to attempt to predict anymore because most of my predictions are wrong. So I'm not going to say anything anymore. Anyone can take it here.
Talking about predictions, though, we have the STC Play prediction. So if you guys at home have a feeling that you guys know who's going to be able to take the group, then head on over to www.stcplay.gg and show Rukang how it's done. Yeah. But you're right, Rukang. It is actually quite difficult. But if you were going to choose someone to get out of this group, who would you choose? Just so we know who's.
Do you know what? I would pick Kane and Trench, man. That's my boy. That's my boy. And I feel like he's not spoken about enough, throughout the weekend. It was always all the big names. But if Kane and Trench performs well today and he stays locked in, he can definitely take the whole tournament, in my opinion.
Wow. Okay.
I'm gonna go with someone that probably no one's talking about. I'm saying Jod. The reason I was actually coming to the venue with him. And he is very, very confident, cool, calm, and composed. And he is actually ready. He's got game plans. He was talking to me about them. And it seems like the people that come here prepared normally do very well.
And one thing about Jod is he's always been really optimal. And he's going up against Bilal. He beat Bilal at the LCQ in 2022 in Amsterdam. So, this is a run back. Bilal, he talking to him yesterday in the interview. He was saying that, I have prepared. I'm good against Nina now. But it looks like, guys, the countdown has started. Bobs, I want to ask you, are you ready?
I am so ready.
Are you ready?
I had 10 hours of sleep. I am ready.
I did as well. Ladies and lads, we're about to get started with day number 2 here at the Esports World Cup for Tekken 8. It's going to be Group F, and we're starting off with CBM and Lohai. 2 rivals, 2 friends, 2 compatriots. Let's go over to the stage to start off the day.
Én azon gondolkoztam, hogy így elolvasztom a posztcsoportba, hogy én nem is szittem a fogót, vagy semmi amúgy. És úgy adták elő, mint hogy tényleg szittem volna. Szóval nem értem. De semmiért nem mondtam. Nem mondok semmi. És nem tudom, de... Az egyik az, hogy én értem, hogy sok mindenki nem bírt még egy többit tenni. Oké, de... attól függetlenül én fogom eldönteni, kivel beszélek és kivel nem. Azt mondta, neked még ilyen stílusok, közben meg az ember vagy elfogadja, vagy nem. Én megnéztem, annyi pontom, ha jól tudom, hogy azt nem értem, hogy Kugó ül a Tekken Kingbe, hogyha elverem. Akkor hogy innestől kezdve nem is volt kérdésem, hogy vannak ki meg ilyenekbe az emberek. De ez nem hiszem, hogy akkor nagy bántás lenne. Ahogy előírta a csávó, szóval ezért értettem, hogy ez most van. Szerintem itt inkább azzal, hogy valaki nem bírt téged, legyen az ezért csinálta ezt. Azért neki anonimként. Na mindegy. Ja, majd kikaptam egy elő a kamerát.
Probably his favorite flavor of ice cream back in Korea, something he looks forward to going home to after a long travel for a big tournament. Cherry Berry Mango, a man who needs no introduction, second place at the Tekken World Tour Finals, losing only to Arslan Ash, stellar performer in his own right.
Amúgy azt hiszem, hogy rage-elek például.
A little bit way back, but he is actually an Evolution World Champion. I mean, you know what I'm saying? So the tale is stacked here, the tale of the tape. These two, no strangers to the big stage. They know the pressure, and it's time. These two are locked and loaded.
Én nem ismerem ennyire az embereket, nem csak együtt az emberekről amúgy.
So it's time. As we're ready, they're ready. We know that you're ready. We're going to throw it to casters. Catch this one, Rip.
Ezt akartam mondani. Én nem tudom, hogy ki milyen, most nem bántok senkit. De... Úgy azt nem értem, hogy mi baj az embernek a rage-elek. Tehát, hogy... Még az ilyen nagyobbak is, akik tényleg elég jól játszanak, azok is nagyon sokat szoktak kérni, szóval azért nem értettem, hogy akkor van.
What do you think? I think it's going to be exciting. The question is, who do you think Lohai is going to pick going into this game? As he faces off against CBM, I think it's pretty confident that we can say he's going to pick Jin, but who is Lohai going to pick? He has a number of characters. He can use Steve, but most likely he's been using Dragunov in most of the competitions that we've been seeing him play.
Yeah, lately it has been a lot of the Dragunov, and prior to this, he also had a Brian Fury that he was using a ton as well, right? Would you know Bilal is also in this group? Maybe Brian Fury, a character he will go with. And these two, you know, they did actually play in the past. CBM did get the edge on him, but not by much, right? So it's always a close match, and he did use Steve in that matchup. So they have some knowledge experience with Steve and the Jin, and historically, you know, going back to Tekken 7 even, that matchup Steve versus Jin was bad for Jin players. So it could be something there that helps him decide to stick with Steve.
But this is a different Jin. This Jin has a little bit more tools in his toolkit.
Oh yeah, this Jin is oppressive, especially with the heat.
Yeah, that's the name of the game, right? Be able to turn up the aggression, oppress your opponent, and not give him a chance to play. However, what if he picks Dragunov? That's like the game.
I think he's picking the Dragunov, Mark. Let's get into it. Game number 1. Lohai with the Dragunov, CBM with Jin Kazama.
This is going to be fun. Starting things off here, there is destruction. Doesn't matter which way of the stage you go, left or right, there are several walls that can be broken.
Yeah, we got plenty. It's very rare in terms to break both sides all the way, right?
Hey, man, it depends on how they're feeling, right?
That sounds wild. But right now, huge lead for Lohai, poking away. Perfectly timed heat burst as used as armor there, and the heat dash off the 1-2-1. QCF4 closes it out. Round 1, Lohai.
Yeah, totally by the book. Some
great play there, nice and tight.
Lohai taking that first advantage here. Let's see if CBM is going to be able to kind of evade some of the attacks here. You know, there are times where you can be able to sidestep and kind of find openings against Dragunov and his typical advancing moves. However, Lohai not a typical player.
Yeah, beautiful while standing punish there. That's one of the new additions for Jin, but there's that back 4-3 heat engager.
And that's one of the moves that he has to watch out for. That back 4 and the mix-ups afterwards, and just how quick it comes up. You have to be able to be on point. And look at that, back 4 from the sidestep, able to convert there with the heat dash cancel combo, and that's going to close it out 2 rounds straight.
Yeah, and that was beautiful because he had the sidestep back forward toward the whiff punish that time into the heat dash with full combo, right? It's so versatile as a move.
And that's the scary part about Dragunov. He has so many options. He has one of the best heat smashes in the game, but a lot of his moves that are heat engagers that can cancel out, they're so good offensively.
Without that, and oh my goodness, big bit of the hop kick there, and Lohai was off axis, got the down for 2, and this might be the first game. 3 rounds straight, breakable wall. He's going to activate the heat here. Goes to the wall combo, doesn't even need to break the wall. First game, Lohai 3-0.
That was quick. That was quick, and that was with an exclamation mark. I don't know what CBM's going to do here. And you know what? Throughout yesterday as well, we saw a lot of very one-sided opening games.
Definitely, you know, in the opening matchups of these brackets, it seems like one of the players is usually like not ready to go.
Wake up.
Exactly.
It's one of those things.
And CBM the past few weeks, he hasn't seemed himself. Like in the early weeks, early months of Tekken 8, he was very, very strong, but it seems like he's kind of fallen off lately. Spag alluded to it a little bit as well. They're on the same stage, which is crazy too, but let's get into it. Game number 2.
There you go. You know the odds of that are crazy, especially if you go to random select.
Is it? Isn't it 50-50?
It is 50-50. Either happens or it doesn't.
I've been with you before on this, man. I knew you were headed.
And you got me.
It's crazy odds. It either happens or it don't.
Anyway, Anyways, right now, CBM looking like he's taking a bit more of an approach offensively. However, again, just Dragunov having so many tools, the sidestep and the movement from low high, he has scouted it quite well. But that's a good time to use the heat burst there.
Exactly. And you did call it out, too. Low high sidesteps have been phenomenal right now. CBM, though, poking his way back into this round, has good wall positioning, but here come the running twos and all the pokes from Dragunov. No, sir.
That's unfortunate there. Gets punished there with the 4-1. Has rage here, so low high can't get too crazy. Oh, he ducked right underneath. First try right there.
Like, that's an old move, bro. It's been around for like 20 years. That is actually crazy.
What's
That's
the
been around that
Live, right? Yeah. Oh, they changed it to a high?
Oh, man. Nice back 2-1 here. CBM trying to get something started, but low high 4 rounds straight. Poking with these down twos. Homing attack with CBM. Try to stop the tracking. Try to stop the sidestep from tracking, but still, no go, man.
Both players still having that resource as well. Oh, he went for a power crush there. Not able to get it. Here we go.
Yeah, they both stepped. Heat first from CBM here. Man, back 4-3. Just do it.
Yeah. You gotta watch out again. Just kind of getting in his face here. Able to push him off here. Again, they both have rage as well.
And just bend it. Oh, my goodness.
Did he press
I
though?
don't think so. No, sir. That is 5 rounds straight for low. I'm trying to get the 6-0 sweep for CBM.
And the thing here, again, because we are in double elimination format here, you want to be able to stay in winners. You want to have the best chance to make it out alive. If CBM loses here, he's going to have to go through everybody.
Exactly, but here we go. Gets the biggest combo up to start, but nice call out there in the LLRK. Full launch from low high. This is going to be a wall over here, too.
Yeah, that was his first and only hell sweep attempt. It might be his last.
Bro, that is wild. And look at the life bars.
Okay. Able to fight back here. Goes for a forward 4. Tries to bait out a counter hit there. Gets a second hit. He's going to get a nice combo here. He's going to have him in the open. What kind of Oki are we going to see? That's the question.
Yeah, it's going to be really important here. Spikes him down. Doesn't get a follow-up. The get-up kick from low high got him out of there.
Oh, that was clutch. The big block on the big kick sweep. And here we go. CBM finally getting around back.
And that was important. It's not just over. It's low high testing with these strings. And CBM defense holding up right now. It's keeping him in this.
Yeah, I mean, both of these players defensively have been very, very on point, trying to test each other, taking each other's advantage back at each other.
Yeah, the question now is, did CBM wake up too late in the set? He's got the lead right now. Great armor timing there. He almost got launched.
Oh, he's poking away. He's looking to take this back.
Didn't put it down for two, but still a chance. And look at this final round, game 2.
This is such a huge round here because now CBM seemingly awake, eyes wide shut earlier, but now their eyes wide open. What's he gonna do? How's he gonna approach here right now? Waiting for his opportunity. Low high going on the offensive.
Pressure is wild. Great defense on both sides.
Gets the knockdown and the follow-up here.
Engaged, though. No gray recovered, though.
What a block there. And the punish there with the wall standing 1+2.
Yeah, CBM needs to chip
he's
down right now.
blocking all the lows.
Everything right now. Yeah,
It don't look
CBM
like
has
it's
to
double.
chip here. He's getting nothing.
Big opportunity here. Goes for the demon paw. Cancel. Pushing towards the wall. What a duck.
Huge
Meg nem úgy folyam, hogy akkor meg is
now.
elég.
CBM last chance not gonna get it.
Be is húzta a rág.
2-0 sends CBM down to the lower bracket.
Oh yeah, so low high securing a spot in the upper bracket finals. Only needs to win one more game to qualify into phase number 2. CBM going to the lower bracket where he's gonna have to face off against the loser of this upcoming game.
And we've been talking so much about how low high has been trying to get his mojo back, right? Obviously, as Ryan said, a former Evolution champion, but, you know, took a little break from the game, now back for Tekken 8, and he just hasn't hit that same level of success just yet. But this is looking really strong.
Yeah, and, you know, just looking at some of the highlights from this previous game, you really see the strength of Dragunov here. But aside from that, you see the strength of low high. His reflexes are still insane.
Oh, incredible defense here, especially as you see in the final game here. But started off 4 rounds straight, so dominant. And CBM, you know, it didn't feel like he was asleep at the wheel, but it just seemed like low high was so much more awake.
Oh, yeah. Definitely, but you know, there were moments here where we thought he was going to wake up, but it wasn't enough to overcome low high, and low high, of course, moving on. Great stuff to him.
Yeah, unfortunate start for CBM here.
Ennyi, az öreg TVM be is húz, és tudom, hogy be.
But sometimes
Öreg
that's
TV.
what you need. And we saw this a lot yesterday, too. Sometimes you need that wake-up call early on. Maybe you get sent to the lower bracket, and maybe that's what you need to propel you against everybody else. But again, we are going to go to our next 2 contestants. This is going to be fun because it's Bilal, the Brian superstar, one of the best Brian players in the world, versus one of the best Nina players in the world in Jod. So it's France versus Pakistan.
Yeah, this is going to be a crazy one.
No.
You know, as we talked about Bilal, you know, he's one of these players who doesn't go out to a lot of international events, but somehow he still finds his way into the biggest tournaments, right?
Oh, yeah.
Tekken World Tour Finals. Was there an LCQ? I got myself in there. You know, this Esports World Cup, I didn't go to all those other ones. I went to one qualifier and I got in. I'm in there.
That just shows how great of a player he is. He doesn't need to have as many opportunities as any of the other players. He'll still find his way.
Exactly. And as you mentioned, one of the best Brian players on the planet. The question mark I have is how much Nina experience does he have? Like, does he play with Arslan a bunch? Because obviously Arslan, the best Nina player in the world, perhaps based on results at least.
There are definitely quite a few Nina players in Pakistan. Very, very strong players. I know motion shooters out there.
That's right.
Arslan, Ash, and Hassan Ali. There's a lot of actually players out there that actually use Nina and can use Nina at a very high level. However, this Nina is different. I feel like this is the optimal king when it comes to Nina play. From what we've seen, especially on tournament level, high level tournament play, Jod, very, very strong. I wonder how prepared he is for the Brian matchup. There are quite a few Brian players in EU, but can they play at the level of below? That's the question.
Yeah, it's going to be a big question mark. And of course, a very important match here. First match of the day for both of these players. I'm still thinking about that fastball, Ryan. It was pretty slow, actually.
Well, you remember it had to travel throughout the arena, get upstairs, get through the elevator, or maybe the stairs. Depends on which way they got in.
It's time.
But at least he was accurate.
He did nail it.
Én nem merek már mondani semmit.
Anyways, this is going to be fun. One thing I should call out, one of the few players that plays on leverless here, in our 32 players here for Esports World Cup, Jod, with the leverless, has insane movement when it comes to using Nina. That high Yoshida step, that's way back cancel, able to create a lot of space either laterally or into the foreground and background. So I'm excited to see what kind of stuff is able to snake through what Brian's offense is. Because, you know, Brian, for the most part, has a lot of linear attacks. Nina can probably evade a lot of
Hát én nem tudok senkit. Csak azt nem értem, hogyha valaki csinál ilyet.
So we'll see. This is going to be fun, and I think this is going to be a test of knowledge of strength of characters, and of course just knowledge against what the players' their habits are.
Tehát neked nincs azzal baj, jó, csináljon, annyira sok ideje van, de egy kurvára nem vagyok híres. Kettő, főleg ezt tűnnek kicsit Facebookja. 3, ugye? Az, hogy valószínűleg biztos, hogy köze lehet Kukóékhoz és meg így mindenkihez. Már másképp nem is nem csináltak volna így. Én visszanéztem a videót is. Lehet, hogy én vagyok hülye, de nem láttam, hogy semmi olyan bántó, hogy mondtam volna. Szóval nem értem. Szóval nem mindegy. Na mindegy, majd visszakapcsolom így a kamerát is. Ennyi a Brian. Ugye beteszi a faszát.
She has so many counter hit tools, and that's actually one of the best power pushes in the game, and heat engagers with that blonde bomb attack. She has so many fast attacks here that she can utilize in terms of homing and stopping and restricting movement from her opponent. And not just that, she is a punishment machine.
Perfectly timed throw there, beats the armor. And just like that, we're all caught up again. Counter it, slapped up. Jod, round 1.
Yeah, the counter hit back 2 series, able to come out
Mindegy, legyen boldog.
Great flexibility with that
Mit
move,
mondjak
as well as
erre?
the ability to cancel the third hit as well.
Én azt is megértem, hogy sokan nem bírnak téged. Engem sem bírnak ugyanúgy sokan. Mit csinálják neki most? Változtassam meg magam, meg változtassam meg téged.
There's a thing that people do against Brian players that they try not to tech roll. Because Bilal is one of those players, he has those locked and loaded.
Does he? I don't recall.
He has the Chon jet up.
Okay, I want to see him.
He's a card-carrying member.
Yes,
Jod is so prepared for it, right? He didn't tech roll in that situation. He's like, no, we're staying on the ground here.
Oh, he went Ivory spike there. Another, again, back-to-back counter hit, back twos.
Bro, that is wild. Like, that is
De még amúgy azt mondja, hogy mindenki írni magyar tekkel játékban.
Like what I'm saying here from Jod. Jod again has been, oh man, he could have got killed right there. Bilal was not ready for it.
Yeah, Bilal fishing for these counters, can't seem to find them though. Swinging with these 3+4s, down 3s, nothing yet though.
I like how he's harassing his opponent here with that forward 2. Finishing the string this time, getting a capital. Oh man, Divine Cannon. Follow up here. This is gonna be big. What's the mix?
Na, Bilal, hát rak már rendbe aztán innen.
Oh my goodness, Bilal is in trouble.
This is not looking good here. He tried to open up his can.
And the down forward one makes for the low. I like that.
I like it. But again, right now, John, he's playing pretty good.
Ebből
Yeah,
készítődik.
this is another situation where we just saw 3 rounds straight.
This is
Ja várj, ilyesmi mondott, mert mindjárt jön a poszt a magyar csoport, vagy ezt mertem mondani.
Well, I'm gonna have to think that one over.
Pakistan, France going at it. One of the few members out of
Már van,
Europe here,
megszólok, van jön a poszt,
was
az meg.
giving us a hard time earlier about no North American players. It just shows again.
Most
there
megbe
are so
fogok
many good players
mémelni.
here. It was really tough to qualify. Everybody traveled out there and
Ne
tried to
írjatok
qualify
fel, mondjatok
around the world,
semmit,
trying to make
mert
it to
jön a
this event.
poszt.
But not many can make it out there. This is the sole representative for France.
Yeah, here we go though. Game number 2, Descent is subconscious. And John was
Hát,
fantastic.
beperel.
Game one, man. That was crazy.
Arra is azt mondtam, hogy kebab készítő. Már megy is neki a írás, hogy ezt mertem mondani. Elfoglalkozok a versenyen.
Wow, that was nutty. John has heated. This should be the round, actually.
If he does it right, he gets the heat, the activation. He has a heat dash cancel still. Oh, it wasn't enough. Don't come back. Oh,
Bilal, mit csinál?
they spit on it. Is that a thing?
Kapjál már ki.
You feel me? I get it, man. That's crazy.
Anyways, we're gonna go back into the action.
It's a great round ender.
Actually, it is. It is. Doesn't guarantee anything anymore, but I mean, just presence of mind.
No.
Like, what are you gonna do? You can't block it, right?
Especially in that situation, they're back to the wall.
Nice 1-2-1 back. Oh, he didn't get the mock breaker.
Yeah, but this is still the best round Bilal has had yet. But look at John poking his way back, and that was 50% in like 4 seconds.
Hey, man, you said that and he got cursed. Oh, man,
Bad breath again?
He's using the down forward 3-2 string and he hasn't dunked it yet. That's back to back. He has to be careful here.
Wow, and Bilal didn't even try to sidestep or anything there. Going for the heat dash. Now taunt, punish.
That's
There you
nice.
go, Bilal on the board.
Simple and clean there. Goes for the 4-3 post taunt.
Orbital! I love that.
I haven't seen that since like 2 Tekken games ago.
Yo, start of the round orbitals though.
Azt, amire
Oh,
tektek.
that's gonna hurt.
Oh my goodness, Bilal coming alive.
Most rakte.
Oh, does he get a second wall? He does.
Á,
But doesn't matter. Look at that huge lead here. Uh-oh. Well, he picked him up.
No throw break though. There we go. Floor now ping. One more spike will get us a break, but Bilal up 2 rounds to 1 in game 2.
I like that. He was going for
Oh,
some bigger
belejön.
pokes here. He was going for some throws and finally throwing out that 1-2-1. Able to capitalize and close out that round. Bilal looking really good here in game number 2. He is woken up.
This is crazy. And he woke up much earlier than CBM did, right? Like, this is what you want to see out of the players. Throw tech's good.
They want to make those adjustments on the fly. Oh,
Hey.
shotgun knee.
Walls right there, too. Bad news.
nem lett
Taking
volna
the floor.
egyszerűbb
This guy's
először ledobni, és
grinding
utána
pretty good.
pörget?
Opponent's back to a wall.
He has good wall carry here after this situation. He's going for taunts again. He wants to be able to put it in.
Oh my goodness, finishing the snake eye string. That 4-2 and just straight
Azt
into the
szép.
heat smash. Bilal
Ennyi.
ties it up 1 apiece.
It's such a good heat
Kebab
smash, especially if you
készítő
think they're going to try to go for like a get-up kick. He has the ability to just jump over that, but man, Bilal really turned things around there in game number 2, and he is now on the scoreboard, tied up 1 game apiece between these two. I thought John had it after that first game, but now this is another story.
And yeah, that's the thing about Bilal. So I feel like whenever I watch him play, he makes great adaptations, and the sets always go down to the final game. So this is typical Bilal, and they're going right back in. Coliseum for game 3. Let's see who moves on, stays on the upper bracket.
Yeah, one of the bigger stages in the game here, second biggest stage from the default outset.
Yeah, no stage hazards either. I like it. Counter, it's the back 1. Oh my gosh, cool combo.
Nice combo here. He's gonna get the follow-up.
reaches?
I can't
Lol,
believe that it
that's
worked
me.
afterwards.
Cool combo. Oh my goodness.
Oh, there he said cool combo. Check this out.
Yo, need a combo though?
Oh, he canceled it.
Yeah, might have been a
Nem
little
csak azért
small.
beszélek keveset, mert nem merek megszólalni.
Into the normal throw, able to land, wasn't even
Már jönni
carrying.
fog a poszt.
Locked off, and what a punish.
That does so much damage and carry on the stage.
It's a sound effect, man. It gets you.
Oh my gosh, give me all that gray. Down back 3.
Oh, he had an opportunity there to get it.
Bilal's got a chance.
Hát, tudom, sokkal.
siree. Jod hanging on, getting round 1.
Yeah, I like that down 1 neutral 4 there, able to interrupt. Oh! Yo, he is using that quarter circle back 1. Back-to-back rounds where he's made it count.
And that move is so good.
Hát csak azért nem, mert ugye de először láttam már a játékot.
But here comes Jod, man.
It's the end, doesn't matter. Has good
Nem
positioning
ugye a
in the
Bilal
open of
sokkal
the stage.
agresszív.
Yeah, and the drop combo still did decent damage anyway.
Yeah. Gotta watch out though. Bilal does
Ez a
have
fajta
guys as
stílus
well,
jobban
has the
tetszik
ability to do more
Briannél.
damage and has better options from his attacks.
Please the full Snake Eyes streak. Still has Snake Eyes now. In heat.
Why did that not launch?
Na, az szép. Szerintem meg is elég.
Way back. What a,
That's unfortunate.
a drop combo cost
Yes.
someone. Could it be again?
Oh my gosh. He blocked in time, but he did not expect the 1-4-3
Szerintem messzebb
to
volt.
be finished there. That was crazy.
Here we go. All tied up again.
Vagy pas.
Blocking down by ducks the high.
Great break on the grab there. Good attempt there. He tried to clip him on the way in, but good punish here from John.
Yeah, good patience with both knees to find the heat engager. Chipping him
Eagle.
down, bro. It's the sound effect. That's why it did so much damage.
It's the sound effect, man. The sound effects, they actually do chip damage.
Bilal making a big mistake by just blocking here.
Yep. And that's the
Gotta
thing,
get
too.
active,
Sometimes
bro.
it's one of those things, it's a reactive thing, and you realize, like, oh my god, why did I block that?
Yeah, exactly. It's not
Hallod,
weird
figyelj.
to a traditional Tekken, and John
Itt
on
szokta.
set point now.
Így szokott indulni a híresség. Hát, mely Azar hogy indította a hírességét?
Ooh, instant chains of misery there.
Yeah, in this game, when you have a lot of great health, you have to find a heat engager. It's so important.
Yeah, either that or if
Pick
he
it up.
can land a rage art. Man, great combo here from John. Good pickup. He's going to be pushing towards the other
Azar
side of
és
the
úgy
stage. Into
indította,
the
hogy
heat
toj,
burst.
toj,
The
WC.
follow-up here.
Adnak
Spike
fel a
into the
híresebb.
bad habit.
John looking good right now.
De mindig ilyenekből indulnak amúgy a hírességek.
Uh-oh. Is he going to go for a taunt again? Oh, can't believe that reaches.
Heat. And now the taunt he did. But the back roll this time from John came out. He smashed. Plus 15, I believe. No throw breaks from
Fire.
John.
He has to be careful. We're
Szép
going
volt
to a
azért.
final round.
Visszafordította.
Indeed we are. Final round. Bilal and John.
You try to catch him looking,
Na.
and he got him with the low.
Ne!
Nice counter hit.
Oh,
Hát
he
az
gets a nice
fixer
beefy
rakin
combo after this as
szükségben.
well. Into the heat burst.
Extending the combo, staying in heat after spring kick from Bilal.
That was a good call out there. Goes for the spring kick, able to stop the offense and the momentum here from John. But Bilal has to get his third
Na.
back, and he gets it with the counter hit.
Combo.
The forward three counters. Bilal's got combos. Will he heat activate? Here it is. There's the burst. What's the combo?
Szerintem még most lesz ilyen kombókat.
This is where it gets scary. Oh, he didn't even cancel it.
With the heat smash connect from John. Bilal
Nagyon
still has.
izé.
Here's heat ready to go.
Jumped right over the
He's
down
gonna live.
two.
He's not done. It's not over. But
Yeah, az öreg Bilal.
staying alive and getting it done versus John. Bilal stays on the winner side of the bracket.
That could have gone either way, but seeing Bilal pull it off there at the very end, it was back and forth between both of these players. And
Várjatok,
now,
kell a Google
it's
Chrome-on.
now
Bedobja
we
ide.
have John going into the lower bracket, and he's going to face off against CBM, and that is going to be a crazy matchup too. I can't wait to see it. That means that Bilal is going to be facing off against Lohai.
Bro, that was crazy.
How do we get here? Let's look at some of these highlights, because you know these guys were going back and forth, a lot of slaps here and there, but
Did not-
eventually.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it did not start off back and forth. You know,
Yeah.
you get slapped up 3 rounds straight, game 1, start off winning the next round 2, but then Bilal put together in game 2.
This is where he started
Megtudnám
ramping up his
bármikor.
engine.
Na,
Once we get to this final
éneket
game
nem
here,
mondja.
these guys are going back and forth, but
Na,
slowly
nagyon
Bilal
az
getting a
screenshot.
better read on the timing.
Vagy a
Started
post.
getting these errant hits, started getting the big counter hits, and that was a big part of how he made the comeback. And of course, we
Okay.
went to a final round. It could have gone either way, but the use of the heat smash at the very end and then the nice slow attack was able to close it out.
Yeah, in the previous round, he ended with the mid, right? So John is probably thinking about the mid, and you can see the reaction. John's like, man, it was so close, though, right?
Well
And it
played,
still
though.
went
Well
either
played.
way.
Yeah, well played from both sides. But congratulations to Bilal staying on the upper bracket side, and that's where you want to be.
Man, but let's send on down. Oh, we don't have
Akkor
send
sőt, meg mi
RP
kombója.
is about to happen. Bilal versus Lohai. We're staying on the winner side of the bracket. They're going for sides.
Ja várja, már tényleg.
That can mess people up sometimes. It's 1, 2, 3, shoot. All right.
Bilal up 1-0.
Tied up. Still 1-0.
Man, they're scissoring.
Oh, 2-0. He gets first player side.
Lohai did 4 scissors.
Yeah, he was confident, man. He wanted to cut somebody.
Magyarázzam.
No mix-up all the way.
Yeah, sometimes that's scary too. And that can, like, I can't believe he did scissors 4 times. Gets hit right at the start of the round by a hop kick. But anyways, you guys can see the bracket and where we're at right now and how we got here. In the lower side of the bracket, we got CBM and Jod, and those are elimination matches. Everything that you see on the lower side of the screen will be an elimination match moving forward, with the very last one being a qualification match. But for this match that you're about to see, the winner of this will qualify out of the upper bracket into phase 2, which will be happening later today.
Yeah, it starts later today. I mean, it's going to be wild, man. Some of the matches we already have set aside for that, but we have like Ata versus John Ding. I cannot wait for that.
That group A in phase 2 is insane. I can't wait to see that. But Ao and Yagami, Atif and Junding in that group, and only 2 of those players make it out. So it's going to be very similar to what you guys saw here. Instead of having the groups that we have now, it's going to be the top 16. So again, top 2 of each one will make it to a final 8, and that is how we're going to play out phase 3 for tomorrow. So again, you're going to see a lot of action today, but only 8 players will make it out alive for tomorrow.
That is going to be incredible. And then, of course, when you get into that top 8, it goes to like first to 5s, right?
Yeah, first to 5, single elimination. That's no longer double elim pool play, no longer GSL format. It is going to be play your best. I mean, first to 5 is very different from first to 2.
Extremely different. You know, I mean, myself,
it sounds crazier too, because it's like best
Így van,
of 9.
csak
Best of 9
potential
incoming,
matches, right?
But I mean, you know, there are certain players that excel at a first to 2 format, a best of 3 format, which is what we have here, right? And then for them to, you know, adjust their game plan to be a
Ennyi, az a lényeg, hogy
situation is completely different.
Well, take into consideration as well that it's single limb. There are some
világhírű magyar Tekken versenyjátékos vagyok. Hát én aztán kurvára.
Early on, and it's going to change how you kind of approach here. And going into the qualification round, you got to remember there's one person that makes it out on the upper bracket, one that makes it out of the losers. Those 2 people that make it out will be on opposite sides of the bracket when they go in. So they will not face each other anymore unless they get to the grand final.
But that also means that the seeding in phase 2 is what determines a single elimination bracket after.
Yeah.
So you might want to come out on the lower side?
It depends. It would be
Nem tudom, hogy honnan szedte ezt a csávó, amúgy világhírű Tekken versenyzői járó ember.
Alfred, set it up. Give me the tech.
Yeah. Bilal and Lohai, though, qualification match. I don't think we're going to see a Brian Mirror match here. We'll find out in a second.
I wasn't even paying attention. I was so into
Kire szavaztam, Bilal, igaz?
I did not even look at which characters they're going to pick. However, I have a good feeling Lohai might pick Dragunov.
Bilal.
Yeah, I honestly never know with Lohai. I feel like he picks his character depending on his opponent's character. It's going to be Shahid from Lohai.
Oh, this is going to be fun. We have Lohai's Tekken 7 main.
The main.
No.
And he is going up against Bilal and his Brian.
Game on.
We just saw Bilal have a very, very nice tight match here with Jod going right into this matchup with Lohai. And the winner of this set, first to 2, will make it out of the group phase.
Yeah, slow start back again. Got to feel each other out. Ooh, taunt dash and a regular grab. We saw Lohai have a lot of side steps earlier in that first set against CBM. You mentioned Brian, a little bit of a linear character too.
Yeah, and that's the thing is like his quarter circle back one complements a lot of
Aha, ott
things
van
like
az
the quarter circle 4, 1+2, the back
Na, Bilal azt
you're trying to
szerettem
step
mutazni,
against
azt
Brian,
látom.
he create different opportunities for himself now with these added moves, especially if he has things like Snake Eyes.
Yeah, one of the things I gotta say about Lohai and how he's playing today, his low defense has been pretty ridiculous.
Oh yeah, he's been punishing too.
De agresszív mindkettő amúgy.
He is locked in.
Let's go for the tracking attack here. But Bilal, he's a bright back. He knows how to open up his
Az
opponent.
mi?
Oh,
Bro,
the
we were just talking about his low defense. He got hit by 4 hatchets.
Yeah, I mean, that's what happens when you're a commentary, bro.
Yup. Oh no.
Az
he
baj,
didn't impress.
szerintem az baj.
That Lohai rage art.
Nem
Not
kell
the
a
same.
rage
Not
artot.
hitting the same right now. One apiece.
Gotta get the groove back. Anyways,
Man, Bilal looks stressed over there, though.
bro, this is a game where people are
Big.
stressed.
Oh, yeah, in general. Snake Eyes, ready to go. What we doing?
Oh, what are you looking at?
More Snake Eyes. Hold us
my
back.
God.
Ő jobban, mint te.
Yo, Bilal is going in, but finally Lohai fighting back. Took his frame back, goes for the down forward too.
Tornado off the wall. Heat first.
Ami szegény Arsenal, hogy kiesett tegnap geci amúgy.
Spring kick from Bilal. That's not the first one we've seen out of him today.
Nagyon
He has
sajnáltam.
had tactical spring kicks throughout the entire day.
What the hell happened to Lohai's low defense? While standing 3 counter, they trade.
He switched to high mode instead of low mode.
Oh, man. I feel Bilal's going to switch to mid mode in a second.
Yeah. Oh, there it is, starting it off.
Én ilyen Brian
Full
akarok
step on the
lenni.
heat first. Get the down forward 2, full launch.
Yeah, but he's kind of sideways in the air. He has to readjust his combo here and goes for the spike instead.
Hát szétesett
I
a
like what I'm
gyerek
seeing here, but again,
konkrétan.
big life lead in favor of Bilal. He has 2 resources on his side here.
Spends the Snake Eyes and the heat dash.
Így, geci, ez dead.
You got a rage art here. Oh,
Nem, mert...
I don't know. It was a bait? It was a bait, maybe? I don't know. No, the 6 side that he's
Geci, amúgy azt hittem, ez mert elbassza.
Game number 1.
I was gonna say he had to rage art in that situation, but again, he went for that good old American reset. We're still here, baby.
We're still here.
Nice second hit. He went for the top, but he didn't dash in.
good.
I like how throws are so useful in this game compared to past game. Throws have been landing. Doesn't matter which player you are and how crazy their reflexes are. Throws will wear them down.
Exactly. Throw system much better in Tekken 8 than Tekken 7.
Okay. 1-2-1. Follow up here.
Ennyi is elég köcsög tud lenni, azt nézem.
Let me back up a little bit.
That was clean.
Yo, he was setting that up since the beginning.
Mindjárt jövök
He likes
viszont
it.
ányra.
When he's getting pressured, he'll sidestep, mini sidestep down forward 2, or he'll back up down forward 2. Let me just wait. Let me wait.
Yeah, and a forward back input for that jet upper, it means you are prepared for a whip, right? He's specifically looking for that.
He was locked in. He was locked in.
And you know, the way Lowhigh started, I was like, dude, Lowhigh's locked in. He's blocking all these lows. And Bilal's like, what'd you say? Hatchet, 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 hatchet.
I love it. I love it. That is a very telling opening game between these two. A lot of data was transferred there. You already know that we were talking about how strong defensively and spacing-wise Lowhigh is, but Bilal was like, oh yeah? Let me show you my timing. Let me show you my low attacks. You can't block mine.
I mean, it was still a final round situation, right? So it was a very close first game. Let's see what happens here. Game number 2. And
what?
The Steve Fox comes out of play.
But he's locked in with Steve. Now he has to win the set with Steve.
Over here.
No, Steve.
Man, I haven't heard you commentate in a minute.
It's been a long time. Last time I did commentary was with Neymar Jr.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
That was the other day, but now I feel like a veteran.
These matches a little bit longer than that one.
Végre Steve ezik.
Boy, wow. That is definitely not what he wanted, but still, reset the opportunity. Has a huge life lead here. Lowhigh, what are you going to do? How are you going to open up your opponent here? This is so tough to be able to open up Brian right now with the life deficit.
Yeah, exactly. This is one of Steve's weaknesses in general, right? Coming back from a life deficit.
Yeah, it's the biggest weakness because his lows and his knockdown attacks not big enough of a threat. He has to take huge risks here, and Bilal, I feel like defensively, is not going to fall for any of that.
Yeah, this is not looking good, but there's the Sonic Fang for the heat engager. Running through pressure here now. Wow, the back 1-2-1 string.
Yeah. Surprised that he pulled it out. Maybe Bilal was kind of shocked too. Did not low parry it, did not try to crush it at least. But right now, Lowhigh does have the life lead here. He does not have to worry from fighting from behind.
So far, so good, but look out.
I mean, the real strength, I think, honestly, my God, the real strength of Steve here in this situation is his ability to control the space with the jab. He hasn't really been able to pull it off yet.
He ain't controlling nothing right now. It's set point below
De még support
to
a rág.
qualify into phase 2.
Over here.
Look at the duck.
Wow. He just built up, he made his own, it's like the Build-A-Bear workshop, make your own mix-up.
Szerintem, Bilal szerintem behúzott.
Forced to wake up in this situation. Sides look good, but doesn't pull the trigger on anything. Bends the heat smash. High moves.
And yeah, that's unfortunate there because, you know, he had to go in, had to control the offense, but Bilal was ready that time with the wall setting 1.
Bilal in good position right now.
Do some crazy taunting.
He might. He's got a huge lead.
Rocket
launcher.
Belehal.
Resplat. Tornado. Finish the combo and Lowhigh Steve on the board.
That's what I like to see. Make some adjustments here. They have the floor break here as well. Ooh, that's guaranteed.
Yes, sir.
And that does a chunk of damage as well.
Yeah, that's Sonic Fang available. Crouch down for Steve as well. Finds the heat smash. And we're going downstairs.
Hát mégsem húzza be olyan könnyen Bilal.
Still has access to screw as well.
That is a crazy combo with the heat smash.
And the follow-up there. What's Dixie going for the mid?
Even Fox with a perfect final round game
Scamming.
2.
He is ear-wicking it out here.
Oh, boy.
Okay, let's see how he adjusts here. Taking it to a final round here. Game number 2, Northern Cross, the follow-up. Now, Bilal throwing out the quarter circle back 1 in conjunction with that quarter
Na, behúzza Brian, vagy nem?
Huge life lead here.
Huge Lowhigh in big trouble. Just one more hit will do it. Not
Ígeci.
Bilal qualifying into phase 2.
Yeah, that was crazy. You got to think about it.
Pedig szépet ment a Steve is.
Was not able to pull it off, and now
Lowhigh, ugye? Ja, jön a pont.
See who he's going to be facing to qualify out. He still has a chance. He just has to win one more game, but again, he has to go through one more player.
And Lowhigh handing his key over there to Bilal.
I'm happy for Bilal. This is great.
Yeah, I mean, and that's just how he does it, man. He qualifies late. He gets in the last thing. He starts putting in work. And he didn't even look that good, right? Against Jod earlier, it was so rough.
I feel like he spent more time translating yesterday than playing. He did a great job. Good stuff to Bilal.
Man, but take a look at these highlights.
This is a cool angle here. You can see both of the players and how they were going into their control schemes.
Hát Bilalnak mondjuk eddig
God, that moment right there.
mindkét meccse win.
Huge call out, right?
Yeah, big call out. That was important, right? He got the whole first game. And then, all the heat smasher landing. He had so many hatches in the first event. I think it's kind of mixed up Lowhigh about how to defend. But the Steve Fox wasn't done.
Tiszta visszahozza a Steve.
Yeah, but I gotta ask you then,
Ugye
how do you
Lowhigh.
feel about that pick? Do you think it was worthwhile?
It's a character he's been going to a lot. He got the perfect send to a final round. I mean, maybe if he started with Steve Fox in game 1, it would have been different, right?
Yeah, because he would have had the option to change back to another character. Maybe not just the Shaheen, but also the Dragon.
Most azt hiszem akkor ugyanúgy tovább jutott Bilal.
Now to the loser bracket, but Bilal does qualify. He's going to be moving on to phase number 2.
TBM vagy Jog.
Let's go ahead and send on down to the stage.
TBM vagy Jing.
A few words with Bilal.
Jól tudom.
Bilal, you did the damage. Straight sweep here, getting you through the group. First match against Jod. Looking a bit shaky in the beginning there. What happened and how were you able to clean that up so nicely?
I think it's my habit. I judge opponent in the first match. I knew that I'm gonna do the same even before coming to the event. Now I was discussing with my friend that you guys know that this is my habit, that I judge my opponent, that how he is doing and how he's not doing, what moves he is using.
Olyan, mint a Microsoft
support.
support.
I'll try my best not to do and not to waste any match, but it still happened.
Elkezdett vele beszélgetni, Kajak ugyanúgy hallom.
And I won my both matches and I'm qualified to the next, for which I am really, really blessed and happy for.
That's amazing. Absolutely mind-blowing performance in both your sets. Just to move over to that low-high match a little bit. I mean, obviously a little bit closer towards the end there. What was going through your mind?
I don't know why. I don't want to be I respect him. He's one of the best of exactly. But I somehow, in my mind, I knew that I'm gonna win. I don't know, but I was so confident that he's gonna do down forward 2 and I will do jet per, which I did in the final round. I was so confident. I don't know why, but I was confident, and yeah.
Very late to get into this tournament. You had a late qualification run. Had you been training all throughout the year, or were there things that made it more difficult to qualify earlier on?
Actually, when the Tekken 8 came out, I was not playing Tekken 7 at all. I was so busy and with some family stuff. As soon as Tekken 8 came out, I was working really hard. I got NIP and they're supporting me until now, and I hope they will keep supporting me. And the other thing is that I worked really hard for every tournament. I played for 12 hours a day, going to different boot camps, Arslan, Khan, and Maniacs, So I have been working hard, and without working hard, you cannot get here. So definitely that is the key to get here, definitely.
Hard work never lies. And with that, Bilal through the group. These guys are going to battle it out to see who else goes through the group. And I'm going to throw an even faster ball back to Casters. Take it away.
You guys didn't see that, but it hit me on the head and it bounced into Rip's lap. That was good. That was a good throw.
I got 3 now. Brian Hart, the legend. But coming up next, we go on down to the lower bracket with a bunch of elimination matches.
Oh, yeah. This is, again, where it can get sad. But right now, before we talk about getting sad and getting eliminated, I'm so happy for Bilal.
Yeah, dude,
I am so happy for Bilal. He looked emotionally shaken there.
It's just so hard. I mean, I believe when he made it in the LCQ for the Tekken World Tour Finals, he still didn't get to the top 8, right? So still fell a little bit short there. So this time, he got into the tournament, qualified to the next phase at least. Obviously, every match you win, you're getting more and more cash as well, right? So it's a big deal. But here we have another elimination match, our first of the day, Jod versus CBM.
So, I mean, I feel like Jod played out of his mind, right? In that last set, when Bilal, when he played and got sent to the lower bracket, I feel like CBM did not play to his potential when he was up against Low.
But I feel like CBM started waking up in that second game.
He did, but is he awake now?
I think he did.
Elolvastam közben, mit
Here we
akartam.
go. Elimination time. One of these players goes out 0-2, which is just so crazy, but that's just how this format goes.
Oh, man, the wedding dress came out? It's serious.
Or he really likes CBM.
Yeah. He's poked at CBM. The timing, the structure.
Wow, great engagement there with the blonde bomb, but still CBM way ahead.
Okay, wow, gets the counter hit.
Huge damage, man.
That's a guaranteed follow right by the wall as well.
Look at the mirror.
He's awake. He is awake. That first
Ennyi.
game
Rage Art egyenlő art. Ja, nem is jól mondtam, mindegy.
Now, you guys start hitting buttons. Tekken's about hitting buttons, man. And calling out those rage arts, even though sometimes it doesn't work out, it's important. You got to hit it.
Yeah, that was a great call out. Great rage art there from CBM, taking that, stealing away that first round.
Oh my goodness, beautiful.
Let's see what combo we get out of this. He's adjusting here. Early splat gets the wall to follow up here. Now what's the mix?
Perfect carry. Working on perfect, but no, denied. CBM needs a heat engager here to get that gray life back.
Chance here for the big hop kick. Big bet. He bet on himself.
Yeah, I mean, in that situation, you don't need to make that kind of a bet, right? You just do like some kind of heat engager, just heat first if you have to, just force heat, and then go for the chip damage, because Jin so good at generating that chip too.
Yeah, I feel like John's not one of those characters to get players to get very greedy, like, I gotta kill him, I gotta go for a low. So again, it's just feeling each other out. Maybe it's one of those things that he's just instilling into his opponent, like, oh man, I'm gonna do this hop kick now so I can get a health sweep later.
True. I see what you're saying there. But here we go. There's the heat burst activation. Now he's got good position with Josh at the wall. Look at the chip off those electrics too.
Oh, great patience there. Blocking the blonde bomb, not letting him get his turn back.
Oh, man. Yeah, and, in that situation, Josh should have looked at his heat timer, right? It was one of those situations where the heat timer was about to expire, so a lot of players, they like to hit their heat smash right before that happens, and that's exactly what happened.
Okay, the follow-up with the back 2-1.
Throw breaks good. And they're going tit for tat right now.
They are swinging. I like it too because, he's the way that CBM's playing, he knows that Jod is trying to move. That's why he's going for things like the standing fort, trying to keep you from moving. This time going for a throw.
Yeah,
counter it as well. Big dive kick. Oh, smash ultimate, baby. It's back.
Ennyi CBM megbaszt.
He's playing a lot of big Tekken 8 right there, right? Rage arts and heat smashes. Everything's landing, getting him all the rounds he needs.
Yeah. That's such a great heat smash, too. That heat smash can splat from 4 football fields away.
Yep. Which kind of football?
Both.
Oh, damn. Mad far.
Yeah. Anyways, CBM, 1 game closer. Jod has to be careful here, because if he loses this, he is out of the tournament.
That is crazy, man.
And you know what? We were talking about earlier, and he was saying, and he was mentioning to other people that he was feeling confident. I think we mentioned it before, that he's always feeling confident, and I don't think that's a weakness. I think that's one of his strongest points. There's a reason why he got to where he is, and he's leveled up so much since we last saw him. But Jod really has to dig deep. He is on a flying asteroid.
Facing elimination. And yeah, the wedding dress is gone. It's business time.
Oh, yeah. Elimination on your screen. Let's see what happens here. Jod, how is he approaching here? He is, dashing in there, kind of waiting for his shot. Oh, nice float.
And yeah, CBM, those hotkeys are not working out for him.
Yeah, he needs
Fine.
to of that.
No, he definitely needs to. And yeah, both players still have that heat ready to go. Are we going to see an activation? There it is.
But how's he going to utilize it here? That's the question. He's been testing a lot of people with that down 4-3-2 series.
Yeah. Not seen ducks yet.
I like it. Okay. No transition to follow up here. And, that's going to get a splat. Yo, this is going to be nuts.
Yo, are we going to get another wall? He goes for the spike instead. And he gets the electric. Didn't even need a sidewall situation. CBM steals the round back.
Yeah, he had rage. He had rage art as well, man. He could have made all that work.
Jod is chopping away right now.
Megöllek spin.
Breaks good. Man, Jod was kind of at a loss right now.
Yeah, I mean, that's one way to do it. Start opening up, go for the lows here.
Yeah, he hasn't gone for many lows.
Yeah, especially a big one like that. Double wipe the floor in this round alone. Looking to close it out, but he gets punished there. Did he need that while standing 4-4? Really? Did he need that upgrade?
I don't know, man, but here we go.
Üdéses a kezem.
Jod trying to hang on. Still has that. He's going to catch him in a float state, and there's a round for Jod.
Yeah, that was a great call out there. Able to hit him out of the running slash kick. 1 round apiece here. Jod fighting for his tournament life.
And he's doing a good job, but man, CBM's got the big low blocks.
Yeah, that's going to push quite a bit here. He gets that follow-up as well. Almost had the other side of the stage.
Oh, my goodness. All right, it's getting a little dangerous now, Jod. Tons of gray here. Can he find the engager? He gets a
Szép lóvédés.
That's a nice, easy punish now for Nita could do while standing 3+4. Gets the follow-up, pushing towards the wall.
Yeah, look at all that. Now, yeah, got plenty of life back even without the engage because he found the full launch.
Nice. Did not punish it. was afraid of the second hit.
Yeah, and CBM is now the one with the ton of grenade. No chance to get it back with heat. And there's the down forward one. Jod, 2 rounds to 1 here in game 2.
I absolutely love the adjustment that Jod has made here. He is now taking control, and oh my gosh, this is my favorite part of the stage. The potential lava burst.
Oh, he's going for it, and everyone goes for it. Start the rounds now, right? Like, I want it first.
Yeah.
And there
Golden
finally
one.
comes.
Uh-oh. Trying to get it with the throw. Oh, he should be able to get it with the axe kick. No, he dropped the combo.
Oh, my
Now
goodness.
Jod is definitely going to take it.
Let's see. What kind of combo can get out of Jod here? Heat burst activation
Az-
first. Are we spiking? Yes, sir.
Az fájni
Should
fog.
be able to push towards the wall
Elég
as well. No, he misses the second.
Ah.
That's unfortunate because this Raydar's going to do a ton of damage.
Oh, my gosh.
This is going to be very close.
Drop volt a get.
What kind of mix-up are we going to see afterwards? Man, it's going to
Nem
hurt.
droppolja, akkor megvan.
Heat ready to go here too.
Hát ez biztos, hogy kívjuk ki a kört.
He'll survive one poke at least.
Ja.
Dash up jab. Set point CBM.
Az unlucky.
Eliminate Jod.
That was so unfortunate. It was all lined up for Jod there, but he got hit by that big rage art, and CBM was able to take the turn back. Now Jod fighting for his tournament life once again.
He's kind of freezing up here too, and there's a big down.
Szerintem CBM ez kibukta
I
most
can't
már.
believe you finished that 1-2-1. Let's see what he does
nem
here.
szöv ez annyit.
Oh, the betrayer!
Give me that.
And he's dead.
Így de.
Hella dead. Oh my goodness, Jod
Jó, megjósoltam.
almost blew it there, but able to save it and send it to a final game. Look at him.
That's crazy.
So
And
stressful.
that's a pure guess too once you get hit by
Yeah.
the betrayer throw. That first part unbreakable, but the second part you gotta guess. You gotta do a big guess here. And of course as she gets those grabs, it breaks your gray life as well.
KDF flag right there. Narya on the screen. But CBM, you know, he went for so many 1+2 grabs once that lava burst was available.
Yeah.
And, you know, none of them worked out. And obviously, we saw Jod not break some throws early, so I understand going for it. But, boy, I feel like he got too one-track minded about it.
Yeah, he really wanted it. He was too focused on that. He should have been focused on just taking the dub.
Yeah, and look at this. Step in the demon pod down for 2. Jod's got the combos. Where's this wall at, though?
Ez is fájni
One thing
fog ám.
that was called out, I think Spag was talking about earlier, is his movement and the way
Nem
he's
is kicsit.
optimizing with his character. Look at this. He is rushing down CBM. CBM has to fight back here, but gets called out for it. And look at that brilliant play, that brilliant reaction there from Jod.
Yikes. Solid. Jod taking the lead now in the set.
Again, testing his
Kicsit
opponents here,
átviccem meg.
but a good punish there from CBM. But Jod getting that knockdown there while standing one into the guns.
Hey, there it is. Demon Paw engage and finally finds the mark. Got him ducking. That might be. Oh no.
Oh,
that
how did
combo.
it miss?
Oh
into
my
the
gosh.
sidestep too. This is gonna be big because he's doing rage damage with all these extra hits. He's gonna get the heat burst. He's gonna get the wall.
There it is. Full
Ow.
combo conversion.
And he has a mix-up here.
Heat dash pressure now into nothing.
He waited.
Oh, he gets caught by the heat smash. CBM ties it up.
What a smash there. That was crazy.
CBM's heat smash hit rate right now today has been crazy.
Yeah, through the roof.
Man, it's gonna be close. So much on the line. Your low parry CBM. Heat burst to extend the combo. And the wall, beautiful.
Wow, great stuff here from CBM. He's turning things around now. Keeps the pressure by the wall. He still has heat, but nice activation from Jod. Taking the turn back, but big risk. And a great block from CBM. Looking to close it out, but he drops the combo.
Combos, dude.
Oh, what's happening? Oh,
I
he
don't know,
testing.
man.
I can't believe this is all hitting.
And strings are working. Jod now still has heat. Full punish here. Jod might win with a
Nice.
heat smash.
Na,
Or heat dash or nothing. And the back to one
Hey.
gets him. Set point CBM.
This is Jod's opportunity. He needs to get this round, otherwise it's over for him.
Yeah, CBM is playing his game now. He's feeling good right now. He's got the heat engaged first. He stepped. No, he didn't get it.
Not in time. You gotta already be moving. Look at this. CBM with a huge life lead here.
Jod's not done. He's not done just yet.
He still has a sliver of heat as well. What's he gonna do with it?
Spent the heat smash. And
What's
now
the
he's all
mix?
caught up.
What a
Big
block.
block.
He has the lead now. This is huge.
Oh, good defense here from Jod. He's hanging on. The down for 3.
Oh my
Rings
God,
are
he
working
got him
now.
down twice.
CBM with the pixel. He might still be able to get it. Jod's got to be real careful here. Can't get caught. That would have killed him.
He has rage as well. Gotta be careful. Oh my God. The whip on the back one too. Jod taking the round. Where are we at?
ennyi szerintem
Final
izé behúzza
round.
így.
Jod and CBM
Nem biztos.
elimination point.
Oh,
Sidestep
sidestep
two.
two in between. This is huge. He's gonna get the wall. He's gonna get the heat burst.
Oh my goodness, this is wild. Jod now with the big lead. A lot of grand aside of CBM.
Oh, he's opting to save it. What's he gonna do? How can he capitalize? CBM has to make a move here. He's in a bad position.
The back tools have been working. Did he get the side? That to be done. The
Eh.
the punish.
It's not going to kill, though.
Oh, that's with the wall.
That's
See,
fine.
activate heat here. Full wall coming now. Still got heat for the pressure.
What a block! Here comes John. He
my
has
God.
range. This is bad. One hit can end it for either player.
CBM finds another heat smash, and CBM stays in the tournament.
He has hit three clutch
Ennyi.
heat smashes in that set, able to net him the victory over John. And unfortunately for John, this is the end for him and his run in the tournament.
Komolyabban Mós
What
inderült.
an incredible set, but yes, you are correct. John
CBM megfogta azt
eliminated
egy.
here.
Azt mondta, hogy
CBM surviving
hoppó.
to play another
Vége van.
game.
That was such a crazy set.
Unbelievable. Back and forth the whole way through. And honestly, it looked like CBM started making more mistakes as the set was getting towards its end there. It looked like he put it all back together instead of started falling apart.
Yeah, I mean, for the most part, for this group, that has been really the tale. We had a lot of clutch matches that went down to the very end. You can see some of the action that we just saw between these two. They were going back and forth. They were swinging. They were fighting, and they were adjusting. They were adapting on the fly to each other, trying to find these openings. But the one constant that we really saw was when CBM needed it, that heat smash came through.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think we've seen a heat smash from him blocked today. I think every single one of them has hit.
Shit.
So just ridiculous stuff. And look at this final round situation. Betrayer throw, as you called out. Nina getting the victory. John staying alive to send to a final game. So stressful in that situation, too. And then we go down to this final situation. And look at CBM here. Going for that. Those kind of moves were so unusual, uncharacteristic. Like, why would that have worked for you? It just seemed like an odd choice, but doesn't matter. The heat smash got it done. CBM stays in it. John eliminated from the Esports World Cup.
That is wild. So CBM now, moving forward, he has to face off against Lohai.
Oh my gosh. That's where we started today.
Yeah. But the run back, of course, you got to figure out who's going to be making out. We already have Bilal on the upper bracket that has made it out of this group phase. And it's come down to Janken. We're going to do rock, paper, scissors.
Is he going to... Oh, he went to rock. I thought... Oh,
the triple rock?
Lohai with the no mix-up. I was going to ask if he was going to bring out all the scissors again, you know?
Yeah.
But this time he brought out all the rocks with that avalanche. And you can see the update to the bracket here. Bilal
Akkor most jön az utolsó, és utána következő csoport. GG. Akkor jönnek Szefiblaki.
Lohai versus CBM. The run back from earlier.
This is
Ah,
not going to
kurva,
be the
anyád
same game we
mellékpattintottak.
saw. This is not going to be the same game because CBM, we know, is fully awake.
Yeah. He is alert now. How many times have
Hey,
we
vagyok
seen
ilyen
the
lábos.
where the same person won?
We saw that yesterday.
Did we?
Saw that with AK and Chikarin.
No, but that one they flipped. AK won the first time, Chicken won the second.
Correct.
So when have we ever seen the person who won the first time win the second time?
We haven't yet.
It never has
Yes,
happened.
we haven't yet.
Right?
So this is not looking good for Lohai based
Exactly.
on that stat alone.
But it's a new day.
It's the day after yesterday.
It's a new day.
It's a new day, and New Day rocks. And they picked Rock 3 times in a row to get to this position. First player side. Okay, so which character? He tried
Lohai?
he tried Steve, right?
Whatever you picked in the first set.
No, he picked Dragunov.
Dragunov.
My
yeah.
bad.
He
My
picked-
bad.
The other
Dragunov
characters
was,
have all lost for him.
Yeah.
Go back to Dragunov, I think, is the game
Actually,
plan.
I forgot about how strong Dragunov was. Let's remind
Na,
ourselves.
szerintem úgy Lohai. Egyet,
I mean, it's kind of
szerintem
interesting that he
Lohai
decided to go
behúzza.
against Brian and he picked, Shaheen, and then that didn't work out. He picked Steve.
Maybe the thing is, like, you go into the matchup against Bilal.
Én szerintem.
You probably think like he knows how to fight against Dragunov, probably better than anyone.
But it doesn't
Dragunovval
matter. It's
szerintem
Dragunov.
esélyesebb.
Play the meta.
I don't know. Let's find out. It looks like Lohai is going to be picking that Dragunov CBM with the Jin Kazama, of course.
Pedig vagy végcsetem.
Qualification match. Elimination match. Incoming.
Yep. KDF, CBM, DRX, Lohai. Elimination match battle from South Korea. Only one of these two players will move on. This is a race to 2. Let's see it pop.
All right. And instantly the running through connection. But hold up. Dash Electric from CBM to start it off.
Yeah.
This is different.
Yeah, that is different indeed. That is one thing he did not use in their earlier set.
He's playing now. That's all the difference is. There's the back 4-3 off the side. So we saw a lot of that in the first set as well. 2-throw broken.
Dragunov starting to play as well. This is where he's most threatening. Did not go for the heat dash cancel after the 1-2-1. Opted to save it for another day. Let me get the rain check.
And finally, a heat smash block.
Well, that's the thing. Our block is so good, too. Our block is so good, too. It allowed him to keep his opponent in that pressure there. I like what I'm seeing here from CBM.
Me too. I was thinking the exact same thing. CBM is playing his game right now. Well, like trying to lock him down.
We only had the cherry and the berry earlier, but now the man goes crazy.
Damn. The ice cream flavors?
Na.
See what he has here. Look at this life lead, man. This is crazy. Lowhigh already struggling, not able to get his turn back there. The running two not enough, and look at the patience here from CBM.
Oh my gosh, dude.
That's fine.
Quite get the right combo with the heat dash into mix. There you go, CBM.
He had the
rounds.
insurance there too from that low as well. He had a follow-up attack. Yeah, well, this is a different guy.
Different guy right now, completely. This is exactly what we saw yesterday from every player that was sent down early and had to have a run back with their opponent that sent him to lose back in the first place.
The key difference from what I see is the way that he's restricting his movement with the use of the dashing electric movements. That has been the big tell here in these two opening rounds.
Yeah, and he's really taking advantage of heat as well too, right? There's the heat dash this time.
Doesn't get the follow-up to the wall, but it doesn't matter. He has the pressure there. Just harassing him. Oh, this could be a big turnaround here. He has the heat burst as well. He's going to have the wall combo here. And it's not going to be enough. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Chance for CBM. Lowhigh might have made a miscalculation there.
Go fight.
Oh, 3 rounds where he got an electric to clutch things up.
Bele akart nyúlni, beleturkálni.
This is the curse. The curse.
The curse? It's the curse now?
Yep.
If you lose your first and you get a run back, you gonna win, man.
Yeah. You inject too much of your strength into that opening match, you just run out of fuel. And that seems to be the case so far.
I mean, the other thing you got to remember, a player in Lowhigh's position has come off of a loss, right? They might still be processing that loss, and now they got to play this match. It's for elimination. I mean, it's the same situation that CBM was in when he lost and had to play immediately after that too, right? So it's just a rough situation to be in regardless. Let's see if Lowhigh can bring him back now and send us to a final game.
I would like to see, I would love to see that. I would love to see that, but the way that CBM is playing, he has been playing out of his mind.
Yeah, Lowhigh committing to the Dragunov here too, right? He has those other characters to choose from, opting for Dragunov all the way now.
It's a smart pick. It is the smartest pick in the game.
Oh no!
The backswing launch punish.
Oh no!
This is not good. I wasn't sure if that was intentional or maybe a misinput.
Yeah, hard to tell.
It doesn't matter right now. Look at the pressure here from CBM. Lowhigh with a ton of gray.
He can still find an engager though. No, now with the down forward too. That is a big bet in that situation, right? Because that punish will kill you.
Someone needs to check the fuel in the tank. He's running on low right now. He is running on low. CBM taking advantage, and he's lighting things up. That's a dangerous combination.
This is wild. Great start for CBM. And nice. There's the down forward two from Lowhigh off of the sidestep.
He's going to adjust here. He's not going to be able to get as much damage out of it.
That was pretty good, though. He did a little sidestep left of that combo just to realign.
Yeah, and it's all about getting that quarter spin forward from getting the chip as well. Let's see what he does here.
Yeah, same QCF4 there. Man, CBM is still in this. 1-2-1 heat dash, gotta do it. That pop kick! Is it enough damage with rage?
Oh,
yes, he bursts. Yeah, that's gonna hit.
Itt mi a faszom Rage-art akartam mondani.
No, it's not. I would have Rage Art. Oh my God.
That's what I was wondering. You know, maybe a Rage Art combo.
Rage Art-tal megölte volna, nem?
On the board.
One round apiece here. Lowhigh fighting.
Yeah, opting to use the Rage Art or not, how you use the heat or not, that makes so much of an impact in how these rounds close out.
Ooh, nice delay there. Now starting to open up with the lows. Lowhigh making things count, but CBM, you can already see he's starting to sidestep left, he's starting to sidestep right in his grill, trying to mitigate the options that Lowhigh can do in this particular matchup. As the heat, dude, Lowhigh is not trying to get hit by a hook fist again.
Look at that, saving the heat there. Throw brace good. Heat smash. Oh, heat dash.
This is huge. Should be able to close it out.
Elimination point. Is Lowhigh going to be out? Is CBM going to qualify?
The messed up thing is the Lowhigh CBM matchup earlier today was the most one-sided we've seen in the group so far. This is crazy. Oh my gosh, CBM.
They were not working out from the hop kicks. Were not, but look at this. Opportunity for Lowhigh.
Ooh, and he gets the full punish there with the wall standing.
Éppen belenyúl amúgy mindenbe.
Lowhigh's a big trouble. Gets the sidewalk. Down 4-2. Full combo here. Has he?
Na most egy kombót neki. Ó, jó. Ow.
Love the call out here. This is maybe what he needed momentum shift wise.
Oh, he hella needs this. 1-2-1 heat dash. Mix time. Down for one checks. CBM heat dashes back. Didn't kill it.
He didn't go for it. Oh my God. Gotta be careful. Don't want to get clipped.
He gets hello.
Staying alive, but still. elimination point, qualification point.
Bottom of the line here. This is huge. You know, for a lot of the talent here, a lot of them would pick Lowhigh to go all the way. He is struggling right now. CBM with the life lead. Oh my gosh! Again, the sidestep hook fist once again. He should be able to close it out.
Deep dash combo, and that's gonna do it. CBM qualifies.
Ennyi. CBM behúzta.
And eliminates Lowhigh out of the Esports World Cup. KDF surviving out here. All three KDF boys qualifying into phase 2.
That is wild. Congratulations, CBM popping off on stage, feeling good, but you gotta feel for Lowhigh. You gotta feel for Jod. Out of the tournament.
Rough, man, but CBM, rough start in this group, able to pull it back together. Yeah, CBM joining Ulsan, joining Moyil into phase 2. I forgot Mogold, also on KDF now.
It's cool, he's cut.
Wow.
Just joking. Everyone obviously playing out of their minds.
Man, but yeah, this was a rough start for Lowhigh. You know, the character choice, right? Having to go through so many characters and decide which one to use in tournament is so difficult. Opted to go with the Dragunov here. Didn't work out, but CBM gonna be able to do it. Let's send on down the stage for a word with CBM.
And there it is. What a set of games we have had. Our victor and second player out of Group F in CBM. Now, question. You're able to go through Lowhigh in Game 2, but Game 1, it seemed like you took a bit of time to warm up. Was that the case, or is something else that caused a loss?
To be honest, on the first game, I was taking the tournament too easy. And when I was losing at the last round, I thought, oh, this is gonna be really big pressure and I need to focus more and I need to take it seriously. And then anyway, I lost, but after I lost, I tried to figure out how to make it happen to phase 2. And also against Jod was really tough, but it was really close. But anyway, I made it. And I was thinking about how I lost against Lowhigh at the first game, and I tried to make a new strategy, and I think it worked.
Was it just constantly putting pressure, heat smashes, constantly able to pull yourself back? Or what was that strategy that you came up with a moment to get it back?
I set the first strategy at the first game, but he prepared it really well. And I just tried to reverse it. And I just wanted to be more patient because the character was too much big pressure, you know, the Dragunov. And that's how I changed it.
It's always
Közben megnézem, hogy meg tudom azt csinálni, amit akarok.
Nowadays, but there it is. Our second player out of Group FHCBM. There it is. We'll get back to him later as we get into phase 2, but for now, it's back to the studio.
Oh my God, so much to talk about in a very action-packed group there. CBM and Bilal making it through. Guys, talk to me.
I mean, it's a story that's happened yesterday. When it comes to this double jeopardy situation, it seems like the loser comes back and takes the set.
You know what, CBM, incredible gameplay. Something to point out there, the sidestep hop kick, sidestep can-can, sidestep into electric. He had so many options there and he was ready for it and took so much damage from these situations.
Bilal though, man, what a performance by him, making it through on the winner's side. You know, no matter what Lowhigh threw at him, you know, he tried out the Shaheen there, then the Steve, and he actually told me if he goes for Steve, I'm so ready for it. And as you can see on screen right now, it was 3 rounds to 1, and that big pop-off there. Lowhigh, one of the people's favorites as well, eliminated from the tournament because CBM, like you mentioned, Bubsy, that double jeopardy situation. Jod, you know, a super close set there as well, final round, but not able to go over the mark.
Yeah, you saw, even CBM said it was a very, very down-to-the-wire close match. That could have gone either way, and it just seems like at the time, so many heat smashes, it seems like Jod was just not ready for them.
It wasn't, man, but, you know, Jod, he still played very, very well. You can see Naria super happy about CBM making it through, but the run back, this is where CBM turned it all the way around.
Yeah, do you know what? He was talking about this before as well, especially in his interview. He said he took the tournament a lot easier than, you know, he maybe thought, and he switched on and manages to get through the bracket into phase 2.
As you can see there on screen right now, the full bracket there for Group F. Bilal making it through, CBM as well with an amazing loser run. Jod, final round, and then of course Lowhigh taking him out 2-0. The upsets just continue. Let's be honest, guys. That has to be an upset with Lowhigh being eliminated.
It's one of those weird ones. It's going to sound like a dumb statement to make. Like, yes, I'm surprised, but at the same time, I'm not surprised because all these guys came in with a game plan. Bilal, you know, he did lose it to Lowhigh in the mix-up. So we've seen it so many times this tournament where these guys have had the ball left in their court. They've gone home, they've researched, and they've come back strong.
Yeah, exactly. And talking about that CBM, you know, something you mentioned before as well, something about, you know, relaxing before tournaments. We were watching movies, you know, watching horror movies, you know, with CBM. Yeah. The next day we watched, you know, another movie in the cinema. So, you know, big shout outs to CBM, you know, such a lovely guy and played some good Tekken.
So I got a question. Can we claim CBM as the UK?
Well, we always been
he's
CBM.
UK,
of course, we know he's UK, bro. Man goes to Bournemouth for
exactly. One of our own.
Bournemouth, man, like CBM. Good stuff. Congratulations to him and to Bilal as well. Very well played. Let's see what you guys at home thought for the STC play prediction. Did you get it right?
How are these guys so...
They're good.
They're very good.
I really think they'd go for Lowhigh, but man, you guys at home are switched on for sure. Congratulations to you guys at home there for the STC play prediction. CBM, you know, a lot of people were saying Lowhigh, but eliminated there. And Jod, you know, commiseration to him as well, going out, but he played really well.
He definitely played so well. And I hope this is not a killer to his confidence, because that's the first time I've actually seen Jod crack and look stressed. I've always said this so many times, this guy looks so confident and composed. It just seemed he just seemed to crack, you know, just a small head tilt, head shake.
I really love Bilal, what he said in his interview as well. Hard work, man.
Yeah, and that's one of the things that outside of life that I've been taught, that you get out what you put in. And he said about, you know, the 12 hours of training, different boot camp. And he saw how much it actually meant to him.
You're right, you know, Bilal, such a lovely guy as well, and practicing in this game is very, very important. You know, big shouts to Asim, who says, you know, you should always practice as much as possible in order to get good at this game.
Absolutely. But here we go. Our next group is coming through. Look at the players walk in. I can't wait for this one, lads. This is going to be insane.
Definitely is.
Insane. Faszom, hogy ennyi minden ikon van itt lenn.
Oh, he's going to do well.
And that is going to be our upcoming showdown presented by Dr. Suleiman Al-Habib. Sefi Black versus Chanel. Let's talk about it a little bit, man. Chanel started off Tekken. Okay, Chanel started off with a little bit. We're going to actually go into that a little bit more, actually. But before that, guys, we're going to be going on a short break. When we return, more group action here at EWC. Take care. See you in a bit.
Tűnet. Az a lényeg, hogy szünet van.
Ladies and welcome back to the EWC here for Tekken 8.
Spain.
Saudi Arabia, and we're getting into our next group, which is going to be a very diverse group. We got Double. We have Rife. Who else we got?
We got Sephi Black and Chanel. Like the diversity is crazy here.
Yeah, look at them at the back there as well. You know, all the photo shoots done there as well. It's incredible to see these players. You know, every group today has been super difficult, and this is probably going to follow in the same way.
I mean, again, we've been wrong pretty much every time when it comes to who's the favorite to make it out of the group. But this one is actually kind of difficult. We were saying before the break, right, that Chanel is someone that has started off Tekken 8 really strong.
Yeah.
Kind of stopped traveling a little bit after getting some really big wins, and he won that in Battle Arena Melbourne tournament as well. Had great performance at Evo Japan early on as well. But, you know, can he keep that same consistency coming into this tournament, which is, you know, the biggest tournament of the year? What do you guys think?
Ja, faszon az a generális már.
That shows that he is really taking this seriously. There's no way he's not been preparing for this, right? He's one of the greatest players, one of the legacy players. Who's he going to bring to the table? Is it going to be that Alisa, that Zafina? Is he going to have a trick up his sleeve?
We're
going to find out.
Yeah. You never know,
bro. We've been seeing Alisa terrorize the brackets everywhere, man.
Alisa, one of the best characters in the game. Like, why not, right?
You can't backdash everything, sidestep everything.
Most hallasszam, hogy írja DC-n, vagy valahol.
But you know, if this tournament's anything to go by, he probably will go for the Zafina. But guys, we have an interview ready with Persia, standing with Sephi Black.
What's up, everyone? Persia here. I'm joined with Sephi Black. So, how has your trip been so far? How are you feeling about the whole event, the results, and more importantly, how do you think you're gonna do out there?
The trip so far is amazing. We had a great time together here at the player lounges. The food is great. And we had even a practice room where we could prepare for our matches for today. And overall, it's been an amazing trip. My first opponent is Chanel, so I'm pretty nervous since he's one of the best, obviously, in the world. But I prepared for it, and I hope I will give my best and give a good show.
Of course, yes. One of the best in the world, but you can't forget you're also one of the best in the world. So good luck out there, and congratulations again for qualifying. That's it for us for now, so we're going to kick it back to you guys.
Thank you very much, Persia. And that was some words with Sephi Black there, saying that he's feeling a bit nervous here versus Chanel.
I love that Persia switched it back and be like, you know, you are one of the best, because we said this before, like confidence. You need to have self-belief, believe in yourself. Problem X actually told me once that if you don't believe in yourself, who's going to invest in you?
Absolutely, man. Look at this Group G. This is going to be the bracket coming up right now, guys. Sephi Black versus Chanel to start off, and then Rive versus Double. And it's a sold-out arena here at the EWC. So you know people are going to be going crazy for Rive. Double versus Rive is also going to be a crazy match.
Yeah, do you know what, Rive, you know, when he wins today, you know, I keep saying that when he wins, if he wins, you know, the crowd is going to erupt for this guy. You know, he's in his hometown, and this guy plays some really, really good Tekken with that Jin.
And Double, though, man. Double, you know, winning the mix-up, the way he's been playing, winning tournaments in Japan as well. This is a huge threat for the tournament.
Definitely. And, you know, Double, I think since about just after CEO, he's picked up a few victories. And I really believe he's one of those players that, you know, really thrives on the confidence. And I feel like now that he's got that big victory, he knows that the sky is not even the limit no more. He's broken that glass ceiling. And I expect this to be a really hard matchup for Rife.
Who's going through winners?
Quickly. You put me on the spot, Rife.
Oh, my God. That's what I was going to say. But, you know, we can both say the same thing.
No, we can't.
We can both say the same thing. For the first time ever, Rife as well.
Okay, we've got Rive there. I don't know. I'm not going to say anything because I think it's going to be really difficult. But let's see if you guys at home can keep your streak there going. stcplay.gg, guys. Cast your vote just to see who is going to be making it through this group. I don't know who's going to make it through, man. It's going to be a very, very tough one. But if Chanel can play the way that he's played at the start of Tekken 8 with that Alisa, we know he is the Alisa of the world, right? And this character right now, let's not mess around here. She is extremely strong.
I mean, I'm going to make a big call out, right? I think we're going to see our first timeout.
Timeout?
Because both these players, against Steffi Black and Chanel, both these players are extremely patient. I reckon we're going to at least get one timeout. The first one of EWC.
Okay.
We'll be looking out for the timeout for sure. You know, both defensive players, but you know, 4 great players going into this. It's very, very difficult to course back.
Guys, the countdown has begun. Group G, very diverse. It has Saudi Arabia in the mix, Korea, Japan, and EU. Let's go over to the stage for Group G here. Esports World Cup for Tekken 8. Let's go.
We are back. Yes, it's time for another stellar group of champions to lock horns here at the Esports World Cup. And my goodness, what an affair it's been already here to open the day with those crazy, crazy matches early on.
Yeah, I mean, CBM moving through, that was beautiful to watch. Bilal kind of expected in many ways to get through it, but we still got a great showing. But as you heard it from all of our desks, we have to move on to Group G. And this one holds, I think, a very special place in everybody's hearts here in Riyadh. You got Raif that's going to be playing later on today, and Double, of course, Raif playing for Team Falcons.
The lone wolf here out representing Saudi Arabia. Let's hear it for Raif in the audience. Raif. Hey, they know who they're here to cheer for. Raif here. Yeah, of course, you know, we have Steffi Black all the way from Germany. We have Chanel from South Korea and Double from Japan. A very, very mixed bag of top talent here in the group. It's going to be absolutely crazy. Let's get it underway very soon. These guys are getting ready. Let's have a little look at them. Oh my goodness me, yes. Steffi Black, of course, with the specs. And man, let's get this one underway, guys. Let's throw it to casters to call the action. Take it away, boys.
We are here for Group G. I'm
casi para hoy, baby.
On the mic for this group is gonna be one and only Majin Obama. How's it going on, Obama?
Man, so far so good. We've already seen some. I mean, dude, after that follow-up after the first day alone, and then we just watched that group go down the way it just did with Lohai now. I have a feeling a lot of people's brackets are already busted, but I mean, looking ahead to this group, what do you say? I think Spag already covered it, the D word, diversity, right? Yeah. This is, I mean, different competitors from different countries, very different character roster selection that we have here as well. But also, 3 of the 4 members of our group were here last year.
Yeah, shows the consistency, how strong they've been, especially coming from Tekken 7 to Tekken 8 now. But yeah, going into the match already, Chanel with the Elisa, Steffi Black with the Shaheen.
Yeah, it's something that you're going to be curious about, especially paying attention to how Steffi Black navigates chainsaw pressure. It's going to come up. You know it's going to happen. How is he able to navigate that minefield of so much chip damage, and then just, sometimes it's still her turn. You're blocking.
You're
still losing.
Yeah, and like the analyst said, she's so hard to hit. Her side step, her backdash, her tiny hit, her box too. Just so hard to pinpoint her down. But all right, Steffi Black, slight lead here in this round already.
And he's done a good bit of chip damage himself too, leveraging a lot of heat engagers in neutral.
Oh, good punish there on the forward 2-1. Cashes out with the heat smash, takes the plus frames into a mid to close it out.
And so far to open, you know, kind of contrary to what you'd expect, Steffi Black's actually the one laying on the pressure right now. Chanel's trying to back up. But there we go, first top hit.
We're going to break the wall. We're probably going to use it for the wall pressure. Okay, no, we take it. And cashes out with the burst as well. More wall carries, send it to the next one. +6, even after you block that.
And now we got a problem. Chainsaw time. Wall jump attack.
Put it away. But yeah, the wall jump switches the scenario, and Chanel takes himself out of the chainsaw mode, but finds a 3-2 heat dash.
You just lay some strand.
Down back 2-1 engage. This is an opportunity for Steffi, but gets caught by the power crush there, just trying to step.
But that, I think that defensive play from Steffi Black too. He already put out on the table for Chanel. It depends on where you get me in chainsaw stance too. I'm willing to leverage every option on the table.
Yeah, if you get a little bit of wiggle room, I'm gonna try to get out of there, but we're gonna have to hold this. He's chainsaw engaged, very scary.
Chainsaw tackle too, racking up that damage, chip damage hits, doesn't matter. And then she just swings her head around.
Yeah, it's a good mid right there. Wow,
Be kell
Seffi's
írnom
trying to
valahova.
challenge with these hop kicks. Like, not able to thread anything right now.
Good low guard, but still, this is the problem. You still end up in this zone.
So much pressure. The lows are adding up. Burst as well. One more hit for Chanel, and the mid's gonna take it.
Love the play at the end there too. Just that's the situation we talked a lot about yesterday. Is sometimes with this game where you get health, HP is cash. You know what I mean?
Nem is tudok hirtelen figyelni, faszom.
You know he's gonna try to press something to try
Miért?
to stop what's gonna come after. Especially
Faszom, ki van máshol fogott be.
like that, right? You can anticipate a press there. Hey, I'm just gonna leverage my HP. Close out the game, right? Put myself in position.
Totally worth it, especially right there too. Even though he burst, no longer you could take a round with it. It does put you in an advantageous situation, especially when it lands on hit, forces the opponent in crouch, limits their options as well because of that. But here we go, game number 2. No more stage hazards for this one. Let's see if Seffi can turn this around.
Even though Seppi had that good play in the opening round against
Ah,
the
Chanel,
wall,
yeah.
overall, Chanel really got the benefit of the walls.
All right, puts the chainsaws away. Nice jab, floating her out of the running 3.
Wow.
Oh no, missed the full crouch down forward 2. Got crouch jab instead. All right, now we got wall positioning. But Chanel fights out of it with the down 3. Great low parry there. Should be able to reach this wall. Oh no, the burst missed.
Super unfortunate now. Wait for it, here we go. Heat dash mix. Okay, good guard from Seppi.
Turns the favor, but nice step from Chanel and finds a wall splat with that back 2-4.
Must be nice when your character has great mobility in every direction, you know?
And a tiny hurt box, so it's already hard to hit her.
Whoa. Really leveraging that mobility.
I really like this option from Chanel. After the counter at 4, goes for the back 4-4 into boot, so he gets Oki off 4 mix-up there. Mix-up
the jab strings, break on the grab, Seppi in rage, activates,
Whip
punish, and Chanel very quickly on set point here in Group G.
Yeah, looking comfortable. Seppi's gonna have to find some answers. Swinging with the down 4-2, no go though. +2 after that stance 1+2 there. Ooh, out of the air. That wasn't too bad, but gets the mid from dual boot. -10, gets the punish. Wow, the wall sending 2 out of nowhere, but he went into dual boot.
Big launch for this wall. Seppi now with a chance here. In rage gets his throw. You just raw activate.
Ooh, yeah, and that's one of the RPS in the game, right? So smash always beats armor. So that was a great choice there to blow up that armor decision with the heat burst. The neutral game right now. Chanel just poking away, puts him in crouch, goes for the slide.
Yeah, you can tell Seppi feels the pressure because he's swinging like a lot, but he's getting him in trouble sometimes when he just. All it takes is one whiff, and then it'll create this kind of scenario.
Yeah, that up to engage, and she goes into chainsaw mode off the engager. And right there, beautiful whiff punish with the forward 2-1, and that could be it with the right combo.
Az szép. Az kész, ez meg is nyert. Hát Geci még itt lebeszélt a dolgokat, ha meg is nyerték. Még ez nem is volt sok idő. Szegény Sefiből.
That was very comfortable for Chanel there. Seppi definitely had some moments, but every time like he had like wall positioning or anything, Chanel immediately fought off the wall beautifully there.
And Chanel also, like I said, I feel like he got a read on Seppi's tempo, and especially as the match went on, where Seppi became more and more swing heavy.
Yeah, especially that last round there.
Chanel was always just ready to just leverage his mobility. I'm just gonna back up, wait for the eventual whiff, get big reward from it, and then I mean. The heat activations and the counterplay on that as well. Felt like overall, Chanel was the one that got the most out of it, that whole set.
Yeah, I really like that up 2 usage that Chanel used at the end there. Long range chainsaw move, goes into an engager as well. But yeah, like every time Chanel had Seppi up against the wall, yeah, like right there, up 2 with punish, with the heat dash, they make it a launcher.
Banging on backdash.
Yeah, clean play from Seppi here. I mean, not Seppi, Chanel, excuse me. Good try to Seppi though, not out of it yet. Going to be going into the lower bracket. We're still going to wait to see who's going to be going there with
I make that same face on that play too. I make that same face.
One and done again.
But I think also with the way that Chanel played this set too, this has to be kind of confidence inspiring if you're out there watching and kind of looking to see how he does in this event. You know, Spack was talking about it before we cut to the match. You know, we haven't really seen him traveling as much in the recent months. We saw him, of course, at the big win at Battle Arena Melbourne, but when they haven't traveled going into a big event like that, there's always a kind of question mark like that, but he's firing on all cylinders. Sometimes maybe you just need to rest up.
Yeah, no, honestly, sometimes taking a break is a great thing for your mental. Also, it gives you a little reset as well. We're going to take a look at the player lounge as well. This is super cool. This is where they get to warm up, get their snacks, you know, get their last minute practice in. These guys already know who they're playing up against, so they're doing their Batman tech, right? Get the prep time going. They're like, we're on camera. Nee himself qualified, Lohai as well, the DRX boys over there just hanging out.
Drafting their list of patch requests for Harada.
Writing up the email right now.
Arslan's got a whole team in the room. He's like, so what are we gonna do?
It was like a pit crew on the stick, man. They had a team doing the stick maintenance as well, but yeah, Riot.
Oh, okay. Cool. So you guys at home are going to get to see something that's become, I think, pretty ceremonial for this event, right? The Key Crush ceremony is coming up soon.
And there it is, placing the key right there to be destroyed.
How do you feel about this, Emma? I feel like I don't like the FGC around hydraulic presses or anything like that.
It's scary,
that's
right?
Kind of machinery.
Fingers are fresh. The CBM right there.
Bro, you're supposed to have goggles and a hard hat when you do this kind of stuff. He's just humping the grill.
Right? That's a lot of metal. Wow. But yeah, CBM qualifying out of the last group there. Both their keys destroyed. Lohai, unfortunately, not going to be continuing. But coming up next, we have the next upper bracket match to go into that qualifying match. Saudi Arabia versus Japan's Double.
Ooh, but yo, did you look at the arena on the way in here? Man, I know everybody out there watching. I know you got Riot on the mind, and you're about to see what kind of just intensity and just focus that he brings to a set like this against Doubles Law. The speed that he plays Law, right? Speed Star, but Rife, he's had a pretty impressive year so far. Really, really smooth transition going from Tekken 7 into Tekken 8, and I mean, just the way he kind of inherits this like Saudi Arabian Jin playstyle really goes up in your grill. He's really always willing, it feels like, to put parries on the table.
Yup.
He definitely is trying to fish for them a lot. I'm looking for him to try to poke Double down and really just try to take advantage of any opportunity that Double gets where he's too predictable.
Yeah, that's one thing I really like about Riot's Jin, right? Like, very simple but very clean tournament tools as well. Just using only the necessary moves like 2-1, back 2-1, couple of low pokes here and there, and whiff punishment and block punishment. Just super fundamental Tekken. Whereas Double, like Obama was saying, super fast play.
Aggro. Very aggro.
Just like, I remember Double in Tekken 7 just was a wild standing 4 beast, and he would even do like side step 3+4 with punishments in that game, and he's always been known to play really
I
fast.
feel like watching Double in this game, it's not even like he's doing anything like crazy. He's really just, I mean, with the way Dragon Charge works and the core kit that he has and the way Double likes to play, it doesn't really seem like anything too fancy. He just gets in your grill and he's going to be doing stuff.
He really uses the Law 111 during heat. Having a +5 G-Clef type of move is kind of crazy with that 111 heat dash, and I think he really utilized that very well with Law. And Law, of course, you know, the wall carry in this game, if you can save the tornado, he has that big junkyard wall combo.
And then it's that. Also, all the heat dashes, they work really well as launchers. So just complement his game plan. But then the big thing too is the slide. The slide and the way that opens up for everything else to work.
Slide is so cheap in this game. It's because you could only float punish it, and the majority of that punishment damage is gray light. So it's like you can kind of wrist slide sometimes a little bit more than like previous games. But here we go, Riot locking in with the Jin. Game number 1 is underway. Saudi Arabia is rooting for their man.
Can you hear that? Is that the crowd?
Yeah.
I can hear him.
They're hyped.
All right, so stage hazards in play as well here.
Na.
Yeah, got the explosive walls right there in the back. But round star counter hit forward 4.
The Swiss Army knife of neutral 2. Just, man, when it hits that far, you just control the mid-range like that.
And Nézzük.
Yeah, this is the style I'm talking about. Just 2-1, 2-1, 2-1.
2-1 4, 2-1 delay 4.
A couple of low pokes here and there. I love this style from Riot with the Jin. Back 2-1 to close it out.
It's just like, it's very pretty. Kind of minimalistic approach so far. Down 2, utilizing that Scourge, that tracking low.
He did that slide so fast, and there it is, the parry. Making that safe down forward 2, jab punishable. But wow, what a call out. That was a brilliant call out. He saw double was tempting to slide, and then he's like, nope, get out of here with that.
Activation as well. Down 4, gonna take the rage drive at the wall here. Dive kick. And double is also fishing for some reversal opportunities, but Rife is one step ahead each time.
Well, the defense from Riot right there, but gets tagged by the forward.
Na, szép belegyünk. Megvan.
All tied up here.
Rá.
Ooh, fishing for the counter hit.
Breaking the grab here.
Well, he was actually stepping the right way, but stepped a little early and just held the wall. Got clipped.
And now just getting poked down, just like we were saying.
This is what I'm talking about. The 2-1, back 2-1, couple of low pokes.
Activate. Mid.
So good. I love this style from Riot.
It's very pretty.
Yeah, it's like how do you get around this? It's just like so compact.
A 4-3 that time from double.
And the top kick call outs 2 out of 2 so far.
He's been very good about denying double any kind of momentum.
Anytime like double's threatening with that full crash slide mix up, he's like, there's a hop kick there for him. Oh, but clean dragon hammer at the wall. Peels him off the side because he saw the sidewall coming into play. That was smart stuff there. Counter hit, side step 3, but doesn't get to confirm. Goes for pressure instead of 4-3 heat dash into the low. Final round, first game.
That's an answer here so far. There we go. Uppercut in mid-range like this. Jabbing to get the maximum amount of carry like that to the wall.
Heat activate as well. Side step pixies. Now the full crouch slide as well. Slide again. Double up. Oh my goodness. And he just heats him. It hits him with the heat smash as he's trying to get up.
It took him 5 rounds to even get an opportunity to where he could run slide mix-ups like that. Saved it for the very end, and it got him like, what, 60% of damage in the last round?
Yeah, that was super good. Especially because Riot was so good at like sniping him out with those hop kicks, but just kind of froze up there. And double definitely, I think ever since he got the dragon hammer counter hit, he's just like, oh shoot, I gotta slow it down a little bit. And that's what opened up the slides. All right, go 2-1-4 this time.
Classic.
2-1, back to the 2-1, back 2-1 gameplay.
Ball sliding again.
Oos.
Right to the Demon's Paw here. Double will just hold guard here. Eat some mids now.
Try to step after getting hit. Didn't have the frames to do it. Gets tagged by the heat smash. That's the round.
Similar start to the first game here.
Ooh, big 1-1-1. Engage. Nice power crush there. This is the wall combo we're talking about. High splat, DSS 3 into the 1-2-2. Wow.
Na, alakul.
And with heat on him, just goes for the low to finish.
Nem is olyan rossz az a ló amúgy.
They're already heat activated. You're like, I'm probably expecting a heat dash mid here. Nice carry to the wall, Savage Sword Ender. Oh no, look at the chip!
Damage and dive kick hits.
And that's the Zen mix-up, right? You can't just stay there and block Zen 3+4 all day. It's a high. So you try to duck, and then he has the Zen 4, which is the dive kick. Oh, if he just stood up to block the mid, he could have launch punished it. They thought he was gonna block the low. Ended up whipping. Dive kick is good again.
Slide punch here, and now activate on double side. What you got?
Wow, he got the second hit on counter hit.
And heat dash to give him the wall, give him all the damage. That was complete.
Oh, because that meant for, wow, how did he get up from the down forward floor? slightly off axis on that stomp. That was the Oki. Nice punish on the nunchuck without heat. Wow, he scouted that!
No way.
That was such a good decision to cash out with the Rage Art there because
Na,
the wall
ennyi.
was in a funny pocket space.
Rage Art.
Great scaling off of this as well, and that should be the round and the game. The crowd exploding for their boy, man. Riot, the hometown hero.
And what changed that? I mean, it was really just Riot felt like he got way more aggressive with Zen mix-ups.
Yeah, especially at the wall. There were sequences where we saw like 40-50% gray life on his life bar there.
I mean, it was a mix between like the leaping side kicks, dive kick, spinning axe kick, really was leveraging a lot of the heat engagers as well to be able to try to get in position for some of those mix-ups. But Zen stance really gave him that game.
Yeah, that
Jó.
3+4 I think
Ez meg régen van.
so scary. And both of those options do chip damage for him without heat.
Yeah.
Wow,
Trade for double.
Out of the air. Nice, gets the bounce, still has Tornado. Sidewall on play though. Nice, good decision, goes for the spike. Ooh, the 2-4 peeling him off the side. Goes for the spike, what's the Oki? Tags him to low. Oh, he tried to punish the second hit.
And double let it rip, heat dash follow up, Dragon Hammer.
Didn't even let him use the end of the heat timer there.
That was sick. That was a good play.
Another one. That's the scary part about a Law back one too, especially in heat. The DSS
Várjunk
has
fel,
a
kiáltva
punch
lesz.
parry
Ó,
in there, but
vagy.
finds a demon ball engage. Ooh, this is adding up quick.
Great punishment from Riot.
Look at it. It's all adding up.
1-4.
Nice combo there from Riot.
Yeah, they're fighting it out. This is a good set so far.
Really close set.
Crouch jab, doubles turn. Finally starting to leverage some of these other tools. The Wasp heading for the down back 3. Riot not going to have any of it though. Hop kick right away. Give me the wall.
Just short of the wall, but goes for pressure. And fakes him out with the stanky leg. Oh no. 2-1. Went for the respawn. Wasn't able to get it though.
Rekkas on Rekkas. Activate.
Oh, gets the resplat this time. This should be the round. Nice stuff to Riot.
Ennyi kiszopta. Nem értem, hogy jön elő.
Against double from Japan.
Woo, counter hit nunchuck though. Double answering back.
That little chucker, eh?
Can we reach the wall?
Absolutely. While standing forward, then just step left from double. He's trying to rotate around. Maintain control.
Smash, didn't get there in time. The chip is adding up. Riot just going for the chip strategy, but gets the low parry on the down jab again.
Jálidgatok közbe. Szóval csak téged pingeltelek be. Ez az, hogyha berédelnek, meg ilyenek, ez beírom ezt a commandot, akkor kiírja, hogy menjenek, kövessenek téged. Meg tudok ilyet, hogy ennyi. Például meg tudom csinálni ezt is. Nem azzal a bottal működik, amit akarok.
Double's still gonna have a shot, but he's right now down there with Seppi Black.
Yeah, well played by Riot there. It was such a close set too. Just exchanging round for round. But right there, the wall positioning was everything. And we saw how effective that Zen, even though it's like a high mid mix up, it's like, oh, I could just scam block it. But especially with the inclusion of Chip in this game, it adds up.
You can just stand block it and you give up all that.
Az a lényeg, abba hagyom így a játékot,
on your
kész.
side, just like you saw in that, especially that second game, right?
Yep. Yeah, great plays from both players here. Both counter-adjusting to each other.
Amúgy azt nem értem tényleg, Geci, hogy kiposztol valaki valamit, és akkor észrelenül. Miért? Ezt sose fogom felfogni, amíg ezt nem meri magát felvállalni.
Oops, all chip. But yeah, strong game number 2 by Riot here.
He had some really high impact clutch low parries too in some of those situations where double won the challenge.
De érted,
So
hogy
that one round closure where you
nehéz
had
végig
the
gondolni.
Rage Art, like you said, to kind of mitigate the ability for the wall to interfere with the round ender like that. But then also to close out this last game as well.
Yeah, double trying to go for the desperation double flip at the end there. Riot just with punching the first hit, very safely done. Nicely done.
That's got to feel good too, in front of a home crowd audience like that. Punching your ticket to go to the qualification match here in Group G, still Phase 1. Man, when I think about the Phase 2 groups, this is already a nutty tournament.
And we're going through all of Phase 2 today. But here we go, RPS strat. Oh, we got the little sniffer strat too, huh? Man, Kokoma really pioneering something here. All right, here we go, RPS, first to 2. Oh, we don't even get to see the hands? All right. Looks like Chanel got the RPS dub. Going to his preferred side over here. Yeah, this is the qualifying match over here in the upper bracket. Chanel versus Riot. Chanel with that super strong Elisa. Super compact too, but Riot, like we said, like super compact Jin. So it's like a battle of small Tekken.
Ha kikapcsolom
I
botot,
think
akkor
the
miért
question
jó?
to me is going to
Ő
come
mindig.
from defensive end on Riot's side. When the inevitable does happen, can he mitigate how much damage? Can he stop the bleeding as much as possible? Or at least mitigate how much chip he takes from destructive stance? Because you know it's going to happen. It's going to come up eventually. It's just how well can he deal with it?
Yeah, the parry not as effective against chainsaws because there's so many hits and multi-hits during the chainsaw stance on our attacks. So we'll see. But he does have some good punishes against the character. But he's got to block those options first, like chainsaw down 2, Jin with one of the privileged characters with a 14-frame launcher.
Standing launcher. So of course you know you can go pretty hard for that. But again, you have to make that block.
Yeah,
that's the hard part.
De mindig akkor ki kell másolni mindent.
These guys are locking in right now. One more set away to qualify. They don't want to go into that shark-infested lower bracket there.
You know, it's another point too. All the players in this tournament, it feels like there aren't a lot of them that you would even talk about getting like big stage nerves or anything like that. Most of, especially these two, they're at this point well accustomed to stages like this. The level of pressure, but there's a different sense of it too for Riot, you know, fighting in front of a home crowd like this. It felt like last year when we were watching the Gamers 8 competition, when they were eventually eliminated, you could see that hurt him. Yeah. That hurt him, like not being able to take that further in front of the home crowd like that. You have to imagine there's a sense of pressure on his side. I have to perform. Chanel on the other side, it felt like this year, especially early on in Tekken 8, he kind of hit a groove early on. Yeah. And it felt like after that BAM win, especially, which is so rare for Chanel, right? To see him get a dub like that, it felt like, to me, like a weight off of his shoulders. And since then, he's played with a different kind of clarity, in my opinion.
Yeah, of course, that's really good for the player mental coming into a competition like this. Big skill. And you don't want to psych yourself out. You still want to be able to play your game to the highest potential that you can. But yeah, Chanel just looking so strong, and we've seen a couple other characters from him in the past, like we've seen the Zafina and stuff, so he does have a couple other pocket characters he might be able to switch to if the Elisa doesn't work out. Riot, though, mostly known for the Jin, so I'm not expecting a counter switch from him, so I'm curious to see how this match is going to play out.
Character select, I think it's going to be what we're expecting. You can hear the crowd too, the chanting his name.
Yeah, Chanel. Dancing it off. It's like, yeah, let's go, Riot. Ooh, we're going to the beak stage.
All right, Riot, you got the crowd behind you. Chanel fighting in an aggressive kind of stadium right now. But wow, round start. We're gonna engage. Friday the 13th. Let's get these chainsaws out.
Oh my God, that was the whip punish.
That's right.
Look at the spacing on that too. Chanel was able to whip punish. We chainsaw like that.
Why did that 2-jab not hit? Where was our hurt box?
Oh, and then crush on the armor attempt there with the grab. Chanel. Very, very fast start here in this first round.
Yeah, that round star 4-2-1 was crazy, but counter hit down forward 1, that does so much. That's all guaranteed. Look at this thing. Jumps over the mid, get up kick.
And the sidestep whip punishes as well. Closes out with the low. This is what we were talking about. You have to mitigate this. It's hard. You have to make some decisions and guesses, really.
All right, Riot recognizing that, going on the offensive now, but the power crush up back to get off of me. Had a sidestep opportunity there on the down back 3. He got it to whip, but did nothing with it.
Yeah, I like him trying to go to spinning axes as well. Trying to go in the heat as soon as possible. Put Chanel on the defense sphere. But the scoop chainsaw able to get the lift.
That made his down forward 1 completely whip. 4-4 into chainsaw now. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Close to death.
Into it. First game going to Chanel. That was a fast.
That was super fast. That's the thing we were talking about, right? Like, as soon as she goes into chainsaw, doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't matter if you can block correctly. All that chip adds up fast.
And I guess looking at this second game, what I would ask is Rife at this point willing to leverage some of the more harder call-outs on that stance?
Yeah.
Right? Whether it be using your heat activation to blow through some attacks, if you're able to guess correctly on the mid or high. Sidestep left. Sidestep left or sidestep right.
Sidestep left, even with like an up forward 2 attached behind it, so you get a little extra sidestep left.
Extra motion there. Be able to get some extra clearance and be able to tag her and just at least stop the situation.
Yeah, get her out of the chainsaw stance. If you can at least get her to block something while she's in chainsaw, you can get her out of the stance. Wow, great jab interrupt there.
Jab, left Demon's Paw early here.
Nice punish.
Nem tőlem a vodjaim, csak nem elérhetők, mert uszkadékre vagyok általában konkrétan kitenni. De amit általában a streamen mondok, nem azért mondom, hogy úristen nem lehet jutni. Hallani. Konkrétan elég sok a streameleg, elég sok embert tudnál látni. De azt nem értem, hogy még oké, jól posztoljad is valaki, de akkor milyen névtelenül. Általában bárhova posztolok, nem teszem névtelenül.
Clockwise step from Rife.
Yeah, trying to step left around it, but up to step this homing move. Ugh. Oh my god, my life bar, where's it going? Help!
The chip is even greater.
Wow, because he was off axis, that dual blue forward 1 didn't go into the hit throw animation.
Dash mix, and again, still leveraging the homing attack after.
Fighting back. Oh, he was healing a little bit of life with that 2-1, but not enough.
Chanel, too, been very systematic about his approach to this. I'm going to throw as many chainsaws at you early on as possible. Then, once I'm kind of got you down there like that, I have HP to play with.
Yep.
I'm just going to go in, chip you down with lows, or do some power crushes.
Yeah, that's the scary thing about Elisa, right? It's like her power crushes are really, really good with the up action. Yeah, they're both solid. And then she also has a good counter at 4 as well. You can't get too aggressive on her.
The chainsaw jabs have been so good, just space control.
Dude, the up 2s as well, just using it for long range homing. Kind of mixing them up. Great interrupt with the down jab. Doesn't want to take the mix up after 4-4-3 with the jab follow up. That was a great interrupt, and Chanel now on set point.
Off the back 1 mid afterwards, and a great crouch jab with the decision as well. Step in low. Now Chanel changes the pace.
Yeah, Riot doing a lot of sidestep left ducks now, trying to scout out the up 2s. Oh, way out of range. Little tap though for the whip punish. Wow, what a hit confirm. Wall positioning. Nice punish there. Trying to get the wall splat with the delayed string.
Great step from Rife. Trying to get something started here. Heat activate.
Not a lot of time left. 20 seconds. Great down jab interrupt. But gets caught by the 4-2-1. Wall's right here. Wow.
Power crush to close out. And Chanel 2-0 over Rife. Oh, is that the picture from last year?
I think it might have been.
That was the team shot from last year, I believe.
Yeah, it is. Yo, good stuff to Chanel.
Yeah, back in. I mean, he made it to phase 2. Mission accomplished for him. Got to be a good feeling, especially for him. When you see me graduate into the next phase of the tournament like that. And there's always the conversation about where does Chanel fall into place in the bracket? Could you maybe see a scenario where Chanel does what he usually does and clears out the bracket a little bit for me?
The classic DRX strategy, but like Chanel just looked so dominant during this set as well.
The key word to be comfortable. He just, he looked like he already had this matchup solid. And obviously, he has a lot of Jhin experience as well.
Pretty popular character in Tekken 8, of course.
But even on the player experience level, he just looked mad comfortable this entire set.
Yeah, Chanel just picking apart and picking such good options. I love his up 2 usage. Ryan tried to start countering that with the sidestep left ducks, but wasn't quite enough there.
Chainsaws gonna carry Chanel in the phase 2, but we'll check in with the other guys right now.
Hello, I am here with Chanel after his dominant win over Laif. What a performance that was. I mean, just first up, how is he feeling getting through the group?
첫 번째는 이제 여기 이제 끝났으니까 기분이 어때요?
원래 첫 경기가 가장 떨리거든요. 근데 좀 마음 추스리느라 좀 혼났습니다. 네.
He says, of course, the first time is always like nerve-wracking, but then he overcame it, and now he's glad.
Now, we've seen some interesting, performances from him. He seemed to get into his stride very early, getting third at EVO Japan, coming first at Osaka Zero Dojo, winning BAM in Australia. How has he been able to get into his groove so smoothly in this Tekken 8?
So 일본한테는 놀 때는 이제 자연스럽게 이겼고 또 what was the other place?
Osaka Zero Dojo, he won, and he won
Osaka
BAM
Zero Dojo도 그리고 바마도 거기 되게 쉽게 이겼는데 여기서는 어땠어요? 여기는 어땠어요?
좀 다른 또 특별한 대회 같아서 월투어 자체도 특별하지만 이 대회도 되게 특별한 것 같습니다. 네.
He said even though all the other places that he played was difficult, but this one it was a little bit more challenging. It was different, but he overcame it.
Very, very impressive stuff, indeed. So yeah, one more question. Going through into this top 16, is there someone that you're looking forward to facing, or someone that you'd like to avoid?
이 다음에는 이제 누구랑 라이벌 하고 싶어요?
라이벌이요? 라이벌 이제 다음 패치와 라이벌이 될 것 같습니다.
Yeah. He thinks Patch is going to be the one that's going to be complicated for him to beat.
Patch?
Yeah, balance patch.
Oh, the balance patch is going to be his biggest enemy, right? Gotcha. Balance patch is Chanel's enemy here on stage at the Esports World Cup. It's back to the casters to take it away.
I think that tells you everything you need to know about Elisa and how he feels.
He's like, I think my character's pretty strong. I'm a little worried about the next patch, but not happening for a couple months now.
I mean, to his credit, though, you could tell he went into both of those sets, really. I mean, he kind of played them the same way. He went in with a very clear and concise game plan and stuck to it. And those are 2 fast sets.
Yeah, having a very easy game plan, easy to implement game plan. It's like, all right, let me see how they deal with chainsaw pressure. And then we'll go from there. I think that was like the layer 1 of that strategy. And yeah, it's a pretty good strategy.
Especially when layer 1 does, it checks multiple boxes too. It's like, you can constantly see what your opponent is thinking given certain stimuli, but then you're also passively, okay, they were right, not really, chip damage.
Yeah.
You know? Even when you're right, you're wrong. so it's like, I mean, for Chanel, he can kind of he played it comfortably, went to the casino, gambled a little bit, played some Tekken 8. Then he's like, you know what? I'll back up a little bit. Let's play some Tekken 7 a little bit.
Yeah,
you know?
classic Elisa, down back 3, back 1s, couple of standing 4s.
Then dash in, tag you low, dash in, put a power crush in your face when I have health advantage. And that was pretty much the strategy. It told you, again, I feel like that says a lot about how he feels about Elisa in this game. When he says the balance match is my enemy. But coming up next,
I love the honesty.
Both of these guys fighting for survival in this phase 1 group stage. Somebody trying to get a run back, maybe? We'll see. Sephi Black going up against double from Japan, the speed star. Sephi Black, the most electrifying man in European Tekken esports entertainment.
Yeah, Sephi Black, of course, known for the Sephi hop kicks. We haven't got to see that miracle Sephi hop kick come into play yet today. This might be the set, though. Double, of course, like Obama said, super fast player. And Law, especially in this game, with a lot of the tools that they gave him for these heat engagers are super strong right now.
However, these two actually have history. This year, even. I believe in Sephi Black's run to qualify for this event, which he got at DreamHack Dallas. He got in over Double, actually. Double was in his path. He got
that incredible losers one that he had at DreamHack Dallas, that was crazy.
Double, of course, qualified at the mix-up a few months later, but yeah, Sephi Black has done this before, and I think it kind of caught people by surprise too, because
I think even he was surprised.
Well, yeah, I mean, I was going to say that too. It felt like early on, Sephi was kind of like lacking in confidence, I want to say, in terms of, when you turn into, you have to have a character crisis, or you have to pick a new character in a new game like this too, especially like with his style, trying to find where trying to find your rhythm and your character with the game, new game like that, right?
I really like his character choice coming from Seven in this game. Of course, if you guys don't know, he was a former Miguel main.
Nagyon megnézem ezt a meccset, aztán megyek.
Maybe we'll see him in the
Játszom
future,
a horror.
but Shaheen, you know, using the fundamentals he learned from Miguel and applying it to Shaheen, I think is such a great pick.
And he's adapted overall really well, and frankly, he's cooked some really good players in the bracket.
I think Shaheen's really good too.
I think it surprises him to a degree too. But what's cool is, again, he leverages that core kit that Shaheen has. He's so good around playing just point-blank Tekken, but then also leveraging the cheap options that this character gets, especially when you have, man, with heat and the way this character can erase great health.
Yeah, right there. Double through the Power Crush attempt. Sephi was probably going to do the Power Crush heat dash right there because he was already heat activated. Double not even allowing it to happen. And here's the patented Sephi low poke playstyle that I'm expecting. But Double said no. Counter hit nunchuck. Beautiful wall carry as well.
Cannon Ender at the arena wall here. Step in low.
Great punish too. Nice stance cancel into slide.
The side switch too. Get the wall back. Stepping right with Double now. Activate.
Yeah, just keeping his back against the wall. Hold this mix.
That stuff after two. He had presence of mind. He saw that Double wanted the challenge there. That mid came in so clutch. Held the advantage. Able to get the round here. Seppi Black with the counter hit and a pickup. Right back where we ended last round. Yeah, on the wall.
I love the way that Sephi's dancing with his dance partner, just stepping with him, but finds a counter at while standing for. With the engager, DSS forward one gets all that gray life back. Out of the air, but it's a trade with the slide.
In Double's favor still. Plus range.
We're going to go into DSS for more mixies. Just takes the forward two. Keep sliding. Really safe. Yeah. Slide's doing so much work.
Get off the floor, man. All they were just trying to slide everywhere.
Beautiful duck on the second hit there on the 4-1. Should be the wall.
Megnézem a másik.
Has to use the tornado. It's a little far. Nice punish on the nunchuck there.
Yeah, the wall actually helped assist in reducing the knockback there, putting him in range.
Threads the needle with the wall standing 1-2 and finds the wall splat. Double takes the first round, first game.
Speedy adjustment on the side of Double, and really just getting wall control. That was a big part of it.
Yeah, that was so sick. It was like a dance at one point where Sephi had wall position and he's just walking with the, oh, you're stepping left, then let me step right with you.
Stepping right with them. I love the trades on slides. Like, oh, you got to slide? I got to, you know, they're both sliding on each other. Trying to, and the best part is, too, it's like, you got to think, for Law, he gets to slide nunchucks after, right? But even, it's like the side switch factoring into it, too, off the wall. They both want the same thing, you know what I mean?
Disgusting. These slide players. One thing on the mind. But here we go. We're going to go into a slightly bigger stage, and we also have some hazards here. Going for the pose. Catches him with the sneak one. Counter hit.
Second time so far this set. Sephi's been able to score that counter hit sequence there.
Oh, great jab interrupt. Threads. Wow, that went straight under his jab with the down 4-2.
Good read. Raw uppercut. Both of these characters have cheap uppercuts.
Yeah, they do. Safe down 4-2, the classic. He actually got hit by the guard break, so gets a wall splat, and Sephi takes the first round.
That is so cheap. Bro, the heat, the fact that he gets in your face in heat, and you have to just respect that.
It's scary.
And it adds another layer to the mix-up.
I can't believe people were trying to write off Shaheen in Tekken 8. Like, he's 7 Shaheen. He's like, he's boring. He's not as sick. And it's like, bro, you guys are sleeping on him. The punch parry and takes his gray life. Didn't even have it. Oh, wall positioning. Heat smash out of the corner. Caught him again. Heat smash up forward 3. He's just so scared of the slide possibility coming out of there.
Get momentum on the side completely of Seppi on this set. This game right. Good break on the one grab.
Double dragon. Should be the wall. Oh, 1 damage to the wall there, and we could add another one. Ba-da-ba-ba. No, decides to get the grounded hit. Wants to keep it for a fresh break.
Just to get up kick, break on the 1+2 throw. No whip punish, sliding block. Oh, man.
Whip punish on the nunchuck, though, engaged. This is the punish on the 1-1-1 as well. Out of the air. Landed. Lucky. Oh, no.
Sliding.
Messed up the nunchuck follow-up, though.
Szülőnapomon kell Tekken versenyen.
Hop kick. It's definitely going to get the wall as well. In rage, he flips some HP back. This is big now. Still has a lot of heat to work with. Heat dash, leverage.
Wow, to confirm off that counter hit while standing 1. Sephi, what an answer back. 3 rounds straight.
He had a few counter hit
Yeah, he had the stance one, he had the while standing one. They're both going to links now. And Sephi, yeah, he finally, in that third round there, had that hop kick working out for him on defense, too. Oh, these slide characters, man. As soon as you work so hard to get them to that wall positioning, and then they land a slide, and it's like, why is my back against the wall now? All right, 1-1-2 into the Dragon Hammer. Nice optimal punish on the hop kick there from Double. Counter and throw breaks it.
Na.
So Sephi fishing with Hornet 2 in mid-range.
Ezt elküldöm.
Seen that quite a bit from the other Shane players
Aztán
in this tournament so far. It's the first time he's done it this set.
Double was looking for the high there. Extension off of that low, but Double down forward 2.
Annyi.
Snap, caught him stepping.
Amúgy jó lett talab.
Gonna be close. Tries the 10 string. Oh, he kept it going. Sephi trying to take the punish after that mid part.
That's the thing too with Laws. His up close
Jó
game
az.
is, I mean, he can be very
Na csak, hogy jöjjön a kogó, megfogom, elküldöm neki az egészet, az ennyi.
because of dragon charge, because of threat of slide. So you want to step, but he has
Lob.
great options with passive tracking too.
Üdüljönget.
Whiff punish that throw attempt there. Maybe even just a throw break with that 1+2.
Látja az egészet. Én mondtam, hogy véddem.
Oh, but hits him off of the ground.
Mondjuk ezt most úgy mondtam, mint ha nem tudom. Mindegy.
No throw break on the 1+2.
Ürüljönget. Úristen, mik ezek a tájszólások tőlem? Ürüljönget. Na mindegy.
Momentum
Be vagyok már bosszva.
for both players. Slide again. Sephi freezing up on the slides. Uh-oh.
My God.
No, we seem to have a controller malfunction.
Oh yeah. Sephi, you see him signaling for it.
Wonder what's going on there. Sephi definitely signaling something.
Elérhetővé teszem.
Yeah.
Elérhetővé teszem.
Double, we'll see though. We have the admin tier.
Sephi's like,
I ain't doing it, man.
Help me, please.
I ain't do nothing. I'm innocent.
Keci amúgy, nem tudom, ki vagyok égve ezektől.
Unfortunate controller issue at the last moment there. And giving up the key to Double. Double's going to take the set. Moving on to the qualifying match. Unfortunate run for Sephi there, especially at the end, but he was looking so good in game number 2, and then Double just shifted the momentum right back.
Yeah, that's tough. That's a tough way for the set to end, kind of anticlimactic. But like you said, Double with just they call him Speed Star for a reason. It's very quick action, you know, that he can take it, especially in close range. If he's able to build momentum like
Elküldöm
that,
neki privátba, és én nem mit akar vele. Valóban. Tessék, azt mondta, vállaljon fel, amit csinálok. Az meg nem azért csinálom, izé streambe, vagy mondom streambe, mert na. Hát jó, mondjuk lehet tényleg nem kellett volna úgy megegyezem az egészet, hogy lettek, ki meg mit tudom én, jó, oké. De nem, tehát hogy mondjam, én úgy tettem fel a kérdést, hogy volt. Ugye nem értem azért, hogy Kogó hogy Tekken King, hogyha el tudom verni. Valami ilyesmi volt. Érted, tehát, hogy nem olyan lenéző dolog az szerintem, most felteszel egy kérdést így szerintem. De lehet, hogy én fogom felszorul. Mit csinálják vele? Őszintén. Érted, mondta volna azt, hogy figyelj, az miatt van. Tehát így most ha Kogó lehet, hogy úgy mondja nekem, hogy figyelj, az miatt van, mert nem veszem komolyan. És így ne tartsd magad olyan jó. Azt mondom, jó van. Vagy nem tudom, igazából azon gondolkozok, tényleg annyira bántót mondtam. Hát ha most tényleg ennyire bántó, akkor most hát sajnálom. Igazából gondoltam, hogy tényleg ennyire izé megbántja. Na mindegy.
But also, you can't also just like swing too, because like he might actually take his frames there. It's a very scary situation.
Yeah, especially against Law, sometimes you have to swing into it, but they want you to do that too.
Yeah.
You know,
it's just sometimes you gotta get into the mind of your opponents, like
make a read.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's really.
Vagy írta volna, tehát hogy szerintem én is Tekken King vagyok, és olyan hiányosságaim vannak, hogy szerintem félre lesz értelmezve. Én elküldtem neki, figyelj, az egész videó kint van, stream, meg tudja nézni az egészet, az van.
We saw the Zen 3+4, the high that does the wall crush, gives him mad plus frames, and then it's like the duck goose. You go for the high twice, then you mix it up with the mid. You know, it's like,
mondtam tényleg olyan bántó, de visszanéztem, és nem mondtam ezen kívül, hogy lehet Tekken King, ha elverem.
It's 2 times, right?
Yep, and then
once
they
you do
switch
something
it up.
twice,
they're gonna
now
mix
it's
up
like,
on the third.
okay, are you the kind of person who's going to do it the 3rd time when I haven't changed? Or are you the kind of person who now you feel that like you have to change because you're
azt is megkérdezték, hogy te, hogy mikor káromkodtál, hogy írtál rosszat.
recognizant enough to change on the 3rd time.
Yeah.
Mi van?
They do the same option 3 times. It's like it's hard to.
Összebugolta ez az egészet.
I mean, there's some people you can't train them on defense, right? But then also offensively, they won't change until they lose.
There was that one set earlier.
Mindegy, hát meg Kogó eldönti, hogy mit akar azok után, mit nem. Azt mondja, hogy hagyjuk, azt mondja nem. Most én nem fogok senkinek se könyörögni. Na jó, nézzünk meg egy meccset, most így ez az utolsó, már mindjárt kezdik. Nézzük meg te is, azt akkor viszem tovább a somát. Már hogy egy ideje már nem tudok figyelni. És amúgy tényleg nem azért nem elérhető kovodjaim, mert törlöm. Nem törlöm, ez is megvan. YouTube-ról törlöm, mert a faszom YouTube nagyon szeret geciskedni. Azt tudom. Csak ugye nekem rá kell nyomni külön, hogy elérhető legyen, mert ugye amikor hallgatok zenét minden, akkor Twitch-hez baszakodik, mit tudom én. Ezt ugye inkább elteszem, ugye és automatikusan be van állítva, hogy láthatatlanba tegyem, mert nincsen kedvem kilódni a Twitch-el. De szerintem valaki a csoportból csinálta ilyen közösségből, akik ott vannak. Nem hiszem, hogy nem. Szerintem... Vagy aki nagyon utálja Flow-t. Igazából. Én arra is merek gondolni, hogy szerintem nagyon utálják Flow-t, és az miatt. Hát nekem azt is mondta, hogy most... Azt is mondta, hogy ha annyira barátnak tartanám, akkor megpéldeném azt, hogy hogy beszél róla a chatten. De most... A Flow-nak ez a stílusa. Tehát, hogy ő ilyen személy. Tehát most én értem, hogy valaki nincsen valakivel jóba. De attól függetlenül most tehát hogy variáljak be valamit azért, hogy úgy legyen. Tehát, hogy most lehet, hogy úgy érzik a gól, hogy most ez miatt én nem bírom úgy, vagy mit tudom én. Nem tudtam, hogy ilyen érzékenyen érinti Kukó ténylegesen, hogy most így a rangját megjegyzem. Hát most erre mit mondjak? DSS fake out into the wild standing 4. Ooh, you almost flow the 3rd hit. That's a classic counter hit nutshot. No.
Jab's gonna be able to give him the clearance here, get to the wall.
Oh, messed up on the slide there.
Trading lows. With nice punish for life.
Oh, it just swings into the 3rd hit of the 1-1-1. Big extended heat dash combo incoming. Can we reach this wall? We do.
Combo.
Nice, all natural. They're down for a 1-3-2 string there. Nicely done. Final round, game 1. Riot just coming out of the gate, swinging with jabs. Trouble going under him.
Finally, the slide mix-up starting to develop a little bit. Trading engagers, they're just both these dudes just want to go and eat.
They're definitely playing your turn, my turn right now. You do something, I'll do something. First, okay, got to stop. Now he's heat activated. How are we gonna use this?
Mindegy.
Thinking on the armor as
Bocsánat, kértem, hogy na.
Finds a great spot to use it. Down two. Nice. That's what you want to do against 1-1-1. Duck the second hit and interrupt before the third. Had it scouted that time. Pointing to the crowd. I just need one more game. One more game.
One game away.
The crowd cheered on their hometown hero. They want him to qualify. He's so close. We got to see the counter adjustment from double.
Yeah, and for double too, felt like in the first set he had a lot more success when he was able to get in close, get in point blank range as opposed to like his range 1, range 2. Be able to try to work that up close pressure and utilize some more of those compact tools that Law has to be able to try to get some pressure started.
Yeah, just staying real sticky on him. And like especially against Jin too, you don't want to give him too much breathing room. The back 2-1 has a great range. Forward 4, another great range move. The Demon Paw.
Elvileg, ja. Nem tudom, azon annyit nem tudom követni, egyszer, mert foglalkoztam a bottal, foglalkoztam azzal az egészre. Fogóval beszélgettem erről. Hát most figyeljük és nem fogok azzal foglalkozni, hogy nem tudom, mondjuk bennem az a legnagyobb probléma, hogy nagyon sokszor kóstolgatom az embereket. És tényleg amúgy Flót is ugye kóstolgatom, vagy mit tudom én. Hát lehet, hogy most Kukút jobban kóstolgattam, mint kellett volna. Én azt hittem, hogy erre kedvet kap, hogy még többet játszunk. Töröd. Pint is azért kóstolgatom sokszor. A tesómmal is volt ilyen sokszor, tehát hogy az a baj, én így nőttem fel, hogy tényleg így kóstolgattuk egymást. De rohadtul. Ugye szép volt a laptól. Na mindegy. Hát lehet mondjuk nem így kellett volna, de mindegy. Belefér.
Wow, what a play. I have not seen that one before. Up forward 3 on block Rajar. I got it.
Wow, double now. Eyes wide open. Right back to the breakable wall.
The challenge for Riot on wake up there. Knew he was going to try to threaten with the crouch dash mix. There he is, threatening again. Burst out. Under the high. Oh no, missed the turnaround nunchuck again. Got back to 1+2.
Na, egyik pan is meg volt. Itt egy szórékogó igazából. De amúgy ott van elérhető a videó is, igazából vissza tudod nézni. Minden. Tehát, hogy én felvállalom, amit csináltam, megmondtam. Attól függetlenül. Csak most a posztolán nyilván nem fogok írkálni, mert minek? Alapból névtelenül posztol valaki, én nálam az már alapból veszett ügy. Ha valaki posztol valamit, akkor legalább az vállalja már fel, aki posztol, hogy mi van, hogy ki csinálta. Mert nyilván az se volt jó, amit én csináltam, elismerem, oké. De én meg azt se szeretem, mikor valaki anyád, így elkezd posztolni, és akkor névtelenül. De mindegy.
Doesn't even give him a chance to with the burst. Again, the 1-1-1.
Nem tettél.
Man, that is good. Double tying it up. Even though
szép volt a laptól.
showed us that he can react to the 1-1-1.
Megnyomta. Itt nem váltottak overlay-t.
Not deterred from running the mix and representing it as a threat.
Yeah, absolutely. 10 frame plus 5. The only weakness
Én általában mondja azokat az embereket szoktam jobban kóstolgatni, meg nem tudom, akik ellen úgy szeretek is játszani, meg szeretném mindig többször ki. Nem tudom, nálam ez egy rossz mentalitás.
move on the phase 2 of this
Pint is mindig kóstolgatom. Kérdezd meg tőle. Őt még nagyon sokszor baszogatom, és olyan szinten, hogy amúgy néha már szerintem idegesítő is neki. Rakunt is szoktam kóstolgatni elég szépen amúgy. Itt streambe. Sokszor mint akkor is kóstolgatom, amikor ezért dolgozok. Hogy Tekken. Mindenki megcsinálni ezt. Én nem tudom, tehát én gondolkozok, tényleg visszanéztem videót is. Ezen kívül, hogy megkérdeztem azt, hogy Tekken King hogy vagy, most ezen kívül... Az is lehet, hogy látsz, hogy gyengéd, vagy valami, csak nem tudom, tehát... Hát... Most van 400 órám Tekken 8-ban. Hát héttel együtt van 600, nem tudom mennyi. Szép volt. Na, ez egy kombó. Fáj is.
Just threatening the slide, punish there. Oh, nice punish on the power crush. Does the full crouch mix up. I love.
Igazából, ahogy mondtam, és írtam neked ugyanúgy, Kókó, hogy felveszem veled a versenyt.
Double progressing out of this group, going to be making the phase 2, which we'll see later. Rife, unfortunately, his journey in this EWC
melyik?
Gave us some really good sets up until this point. Again,
Bárint
congratulations to those that progress out of this group. Chanel and Double going to be the ones making it out, but of course, as always, big ups to Seppi Black, big ups to Rife. See the home crowd, they love him either way.
Yep, hometown hero, he played his heart out, man. And yeah, many more Tekken years to come for him, man. Super strong gym player. He's always been kind of one of my favorite gyms because I love that compact playstyle from him. But Double, using the slide as such a great high crushing option. Get around the electrics, get around the 2-1 before the 1 even gets there.
It was like the slide options, using various heat engager strings as Rekka's playing around with those options there to keep Rife off balance as much as possible. And then whenever he finds those hits, just got good return, especially if you can find the wall, going to drag, obviously the wall damage, especially pre-torn. If you have your tornado to back you up too, wall can really hurt you.
Yeah, that wall combo right there that we were just talking about, the junkyard at the wall, get the high splat DSS3, that extra damage. Beautiful heat burst, heat dash combo there as well. Just like that, closing out, the pop off. He knows he's qualified into phase. Super happy about it.
This was an event on his mind. He saw Nobi go down yesterday, but Al graduated as well. For Double, big deal for him to be able to progress to phase 2 of this tournament. We're going to check in with everybody on the stage. Don't go anywhere.
Hello everybody, I am here with Double, who is victorious over Laif, the local Saudi hero here today. 今の気持ちはいかがでしょうか？
本当に嬉しいの一言です。
Én szerintem én mindjárt elmegyek vécére, ezt keresek egy kötelet.
Very happy about that win. で、1試合目は負けてしまったことで、なんかいろいろ考えることできて、2回目は何を変えたんですか？
そうですね、やっぱり1試合目でもうライフが僕のローをすごい研究してるっていうのがめちゃくちゃ伝わった内容だったんですよ。で、結構僕もひよっちゃって、その1試合目に頭が真っ白になっちゃって、なんか何も通る気がしないというか、技が通る気がしなくて、でその読み合いをもう2試合目は絶対に変えようと思ったので、もう全てのタイミングをずらして対応したという感じです。
So he explained that, because I asked him what happened in the run back, how are you able to get the win the second time around, what went wrong
Na jó, én megnézem inkább a
Discordot. The first time he played live, he realized that he had been thoroughly researched. Live had been in the lab, he had been watching some VODs of his lore, and he felt very, very researched. Nothing really worked. His mind went blank. He was seeing white, and it didn't really work out his way. He changed all his timings up for the run back and made sure that he didn't allow his mind to get confused in that second set. そしてこれからブロックから上がって、これからトップ16フェーズ2になってどんな気持ちでしょうか。優勝できる自信はあるのでしょうか。
あるわけないでしょ。あるわけないでしょ、そんなもん。
Amúgy az ének miatt nem szólok bele a chatbeszélgetésbe, vittem én, mert nem szeretek veszekedni se.
How are you feeling? Do you think you can win the tournament? He said, there's no way I can say I could win the tournament, but he's going to do his best to get as far as he can, and that's what he's going to say for now. All right, thank you guys for watching. Double done his job. Back to the studio.
Chanel and Double making it through Group G. Chanel with probably the most dominant performance that we've seen, you know, so far, just running through this bracket.
I mean, I said it before. We haven't seen Chanel
Yes,
much this season, but I was convinced he would be in the lab. I was convinced he would be ready, and he's shown how ready he is for his group.
Yeah, Chanel played incredibly well. You know, big shout out to Ryef, who put on a good performance. You know, the crowd going wild as well. But it was Double who made it through. Exceptional use of the slide as well, crushing a lot of Jin's moves, you know, going under the electric. I feel like that was really, really good utilization of that move.
Yeah, Xavier Black, you know, bringing it back, doing well, but, you know, some unfortunate stuff happening on the stage there, but wasn't able to get the job done. Rive, now this is the pattern we've seen time and time again now already at the EWC, is the person losing in the winner's side goes down and then gets the run back.
It's crazy actually, but one of the things that I've noticed, and they've said it a lot, right, is that you learn a lot more from your losses than your wins.
And you said in the interview, right, that, you know, I changed up my timing, and there you see on screen right now, guys, Chanel and Double making it through. And if that performance by Chanel is anything, man, I mean, this is a favorite to win, you know, the whole tournament. Just looking at the
most
right now.
Yeah, do you know what? We were sitting upstairs watching the games, and Chanel looks on fire. This is someone that we definitely need to look out for the rest of the tournament. He can definitely win the whole thing.
Just want to let you guys know, yeah, by the way, you both said Rife was going to make it.
All right. On my defense, right, yeah. It's a double jeopardy thing. It's not our fault, right? It was a double jeopardy situation, and we've seen the rule. Otherwise, if it wasn't a double jeopardy, Rife would have made it out.
Well, come on, man.
I'm not wrong.
Listen, I understand. We're in Saudi Arabia. Just arrived. You played well, but you both got it
Na mindegy. Miért faszom kik jönnek?
The guys at home got it.
De így foglalkozok inkább ezzel, mert nem tudom. Elegem volt így mindenből már.
Okay, you know what? They had a good streak. They had a hot streak going there, but this time you weren't right. But look, it was a good
Arzen, Magia, egyiket se ismerem, szóval emberek, akkor én megyek. Na, én megyek akkor, és... Ja. Na, megyek, akkor jövök vissza utána Somával. És... akkor indítok egy raidet előtte. Elmegyek akkor majd somalazni, csak kérlek egy kis időt összeszedem magam, mert... Az a horror, igen. Soma, sztori miatt visszam amúgy, mert nagyon jól ismerem már az egész játékot. De ja. Alien Isolation az szerintem holnap. Mert szerintem Soma után nem lesz annyira kedvem. Mondjuk most is össze kell szednem normálisan a gondolataim. Majd nap után. Nem szeretem azért egyáltalán, amikor így bekevernek, meg mit tudom én, meg ne beszélj azzal, ne beszélj ezzel, most nem tudom. Én értem, hogy mindenkinek van másikkal baja, de most én azzal mit csináljak, hogyha nekem valakivel nincs. Na mindegy. Tehát én azt nem értem, hogy miért nem tud mindenki elnézni a másik mellett. Én értem, hogy mondjuk Kogó nem bírja a flow-t, vagy azt nem bírja a flow-t, vagy vittél, hogy Rakon sem bírja valaki, vagy vittél engem se, akármi. És úgy érted. Tehát, hogy egyszerűbb lenne, hogy letiltsa, és akkor nem foglalkozik vele. Mert amúgy, ha letiltod, akkor ja. Így van. Mindegy. Lehet, hogy én fogom fel túlságosan rosszul. Hát most csak mondtam valamit. De érted, hogy ha én nem bírok valakit, mint ott volt a Mr. Dragmester, a Mr. Dragmester, és hogy én őket már nem bírom, nem akarok velük beszélni, letiltottam mindenhol őket, még a csetemről is kibannoltam minden faszom, hogy még véletlenül se tudjanak írni. Ne is lássam őket. Tehát attól függetlenül így, na mindegy. Szerintem én így fogadom el, és én fogom fel rosszul az egészet. És nem fogok most azt csinálni, szelektálni, most ez az bírja, ezt az bírja, meg az bírja. Hát végül is amúgy jó. Hát mindegy, most megírtam neki, hogy sorry. Így érintette azt, tehát most nem tudok ezzel mit csinálni. Na jó van, emberek. Akkor én megyek, indítom a stream rédet, akkor majd jövök vissza a somával. Na. Legyetek jók. Köszi, itt voltatok akkor. Na és akkor majd folytatjuk, miután visszajöttem. Na addig is. Hello? Jók éljetek, és akkor indítom a rédet, Kellyhez. Na, sziasztok!